That's the
Check your
saddest thing
privilege
I've
at the
ever
door.
heard.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry you've never been to a bookstore.
So sorry.
Does
I
a
did
comic
decide-
book store count?
Oh yeah,
What?
that's a good question.
Comic book store counts.
Friendly
It sells
local game
books.
shop. It's got books.
I got
books.
I got new books at Comic Con
boo.
too.
No, I decided if
How
I ever
was
won
it?
the lottery and
fucking
had billions
amazing.
of dollars of disposable income, I would buy a strip mall, and I would set up a bar on one side, and then also there would be a bookstore and a friendly local game shop, and then
Coffee shop.
there was I think that was the fourth one if I was gonna have a fourth one, and then I would run the bar, and Noah would run the friendly local game shop, and Amanda would run the bookstore, and then
I
it was a
got your coffee
bakery.
shop.
It was a bakery, and then Mindy and Christy
Mindy.
would work the
Perfect.
bakery. Still looks like I have to have 5 now because Courtney wants a coffee shop.
I mean, I could just work the coffee shop into the bar/bakery.
It's true, actually. It could fit in.
They all kind of coordinate. You can do fancy espresso things.
You guys look at what Hot Wife brought me.
God,
Oh,
that is
shit.
hot.
Not only is
Yes!
she hot, but this is also hot.
I mean, it's doing it for me.
Hottie Rose!
Okay.
I love you.
Okay.
Courtney said she loves you.
Oh my god, I love you more. Bye.
Don't worry, guys. Kender's watching tonight.
Oh, yay!
Welcome back, Kendra.
Okay, for some reason the episode says at the temple, and I think that happened with the last one too.
I mean, it shouldn't. I updated it.
I don't know.
It should have its shit together, but who's to say?
You know,
You know what?
Okay.
We'll just
day one.
fuck around and something will happen.
Find out?
Exactly.
And find out.
It's my favorite 2-step, besides a 2-step.
Fuck around, find out.
We definitely live in the fuck around and find out era.
We're in the find out. Our
We
parents
are. We are in the
They
Someone
were
find
the
out.
fuck around. We are absolutely.
They were the fuck
finding
around.
out.
We're the find out.
2012.
I don't
Since
know.
2012.
People are shooters now. We don't. I don't know about that.
Me and mine are shooters. I don't fucking care.
You
Let's
said.
go.
I mean, the fuck around and find out stage is kind of past because, like, you beat someone's ass, they gonna shoot up your house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's real though.
That's fair. That's totally
That's
fair.
very fair.
That era is past.
You killed all the nice gays. I'm all that's left.
So sorry.
Super funny.
I
fucking love-
Oh, that's good.
Hey, Kender, I want to try something real quick. I want you to tell me if anything pops up on screen when I say woof. Or when I say,
Don't give me this privilege. I will abuse the
Is
hell
it-
out of it.
Is this like when you're watching a movie and they say the name of the movie?
sort of. Or like if anything pops up when I say finish him. Or I saw it pop up. Oh, that makes me happy.
I was really
Woof.
afraid Scorpion was gonna pop up and punch one of us. in the
Oh my god. I like the finish him one. That's cute.
And you can also do, let's see if this one works. Natural 1.
Oh no, I don't see it.
Hell yeah.
There it is. Okay.
And then the other
I'm
one
delayed.
is natural 20. Come on.
Do it. Come on.
Natural 20.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh,
Oh, sad.
hang on. I know what's happening with this one.
Oh, I definitely did my makeup today. And my eye itched real bad.
There. Sorry. I put in the word instead of the number for natural 20.
How rude.
Figure it out.
I figured it out. We're good. We're good now. Now the things are happening like I want them to happen.
You
Pretty
rolled
sure
a
I
nat
think you
one
talk
on
about-
that nat 20.
I did roll a nat 1. I absolutely rolled a natural 1 on that. I just wanted to see it pop up again.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough.
that's what I was working on last week, but I couldn't get to work. And then I figured out it's because it really only works in Chrome. And I was trying to run it in Firefox.
Silly.
Gazaroth has entered chat. Hello, my dear friend, and congratulations on hitting affiliate. Which
Congrats.
you did that last night, I think. Congratulations, buddy.
Whoa.
I like how in the stream where Amanda is placed, if I look at the screen that has everybody on it, it looks like I'm just looking directly at where she used to be.
I'm guessing John came home or is asking her a question.
Probably. I'm going to eat this pulled pork real quick.
How dare you?
Fucking do it.
While he's eating his pulled pork, we want to go ahead and talk about what happened last week.
Hell yeah.
Look at us. We're not waiting a full 20 minutes to go into D&D.
Are we actually an hour ahead of schedule
Are we
right
actually
now?
an
Yeah,
hour?
we are. I think we are.
Wow.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
We
God.
do so much fucking research. Goddamn.
good
So
at
much
this,
fucking
guys.
research.
I just want to use my new dice. Because these are the right color to be Raksha's dice.
That's so cute.
Roll for how to
Yeah?
listen that pulled pork
I
sandwich.
didn't see the dice. Show the dice.
Hang on.
Yeah, show the dice.
Whip 'em out, whip 'em out.
Hang on, got a mouthful of pork.
Can you facilitate my spank bank and put one of the dice in your belly button and stand up?
Oh my god, only if you can shoot it at the camera afterwards. I don't want to fucking see it if you can't shoot it at the camera afterwards.
It's true.
So
It's
two
true. I need
problems
the
with
whole
shooting.
package or nothing at all.
Two problems with shooting it at the camera. One, these are metal, and
Oh, I'm
two,
Oh.
I'm aware.
there's a plate of my dinner between my belly button and the camera, and I don't
Coward.
want it. I am absolutely a coward. I do not want this in my
I'll
dinner.
tell you what, Cal.
I
If
will
you,
accept
shoot
the
it,
label.
if you shoot it hard enough where I like jump back a little bit because I think it's actually gonna hit me, I'll drive down there and remake your plate.
He'll do it. I've seen him.
But yeah, these are my new little dicey dice. They all
Those
look
are
approximately like this one, except the other shapes.
Hell yeah.
Except the other shapes.
I also got new dice.
Well, now you
but-
have to show them.
Well, yeah.
Fucking
but
whip
I
'em
also-
out.
I'd also love to
Whip 'em
show
out, whip 'em out.
some of the other things that came in because these dice that came in are a part of the Legend of Vox Machina Kickstarter.
Nice.
Mm.
So I got the dice, which they came with 2 D20s.
Oh, nice.
Because Critical Role thinks they're so goddamn important.
It's not going to autofocus.
Sons of
I
bitches.
realized that.
There you
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, I
Nice.
like that color.
Whoa.
it's gorgeous. And my one other favorite thing that I want to show on stream, I have another personal favorite that I want to show off. But that's because it's mine. It's secret.
It's secret.
Is the dagger letter openers.
Oh, yeah.
Dagger, dagger, dagger. Oh, it's got
That's
the flame
really
and it's
cool.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yep. Yes.
Bro,
Yes.
I'm gonna go get my letter openers.
Eric,
I don't own
right
letter
now,
openers, but
This
I do
is
have
my
several
letter
knives.
opener.
Eric, right now we're just kind of
Yeah, I have
chatting,
a-
but eventually we'll get to playing D&D.
Yeah.
I
we'll
also
do it.
got
I
this
got it.
thing
That
from
dice.
I got like I have a little scab from a letter opening a letter with my thingy.
I have
CarMax has really thick envelopes.
Not sponsored. Could be though. What up,
Could be
Carmack?
though.
What up,
my dad
CarMax?
works there. CarMax is pretty great. That's where I bought my car. When we did the financing, they included my taxes and fees with the state, and so they sent me a check to give to the DMV.
That's fucking awesome.
That's what I was
Fucking
opening
cool
when
as hell.
I destroyed my
that's a
thingy.
letter opener.
These are my letter openers. I'm so sorry.
The
you-
display.
Yes.
I love this.
oh yeah.
Love it.
Oh my god.
That awkward moment when you
Noah.
realize you're the lamest person in the goddamn D&D group.
Dude,
Fuck.
you got me hyped because you showed me your cool ass letter openers, and I was like, man,
Those are so cool.
All right. So
We're geeks
just-
regardless of what we're talking
just
about.
right
All the
now,
time, always.
just right now, I made the executive decision that along with Furniture Boys, we will also be doing some episodes about letter openers. So,
Yes.
if
I
anybody,
bet.
if
I
anybody
bet.
with eyes on the stream right now has any cool letter openers or cool pieces
Send
of
that
furniture,
shit in.
Might as
send it
well.
in either to me or
Ferguson, it's not your
to
turn.
you can tweet
I
them at
know.
us. We
Yeah.
got a Twitter handle. Just tweet them at us, send them to us, and there will be some bonus content on the Patreon where we talk about the cool stuff in character. So that'll be fun.
I would be more than happy to listen to Lou try to pronounce IKEA furniture names for 35 minutes.
Dude, that's the
Yes.
first episode. It's
That's
Lou
all of
Raksha.
it.
It's Lou Raksha Hobrock trying to pronounce IKEA
Just
furniture.
pronounce IKEA. Yeah.
Oh my
Why,
god.
This is my favorite thing
so
that's ever
excited
happened,
for
and it
this.
hasn't even happened yet.
My
But
father-
what it is, we just have to be given the names of them. We have to A, pronounce it, and then B,
Guess
determine
what it is.
without
Yes.
any inclination.
My father's
The Hüvenschlafen is
And that would be
clearly a
great.
side table.
it's a letter opener.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
have any cool letter openers, but I did gift myself for my birthday like the most Amali thing I could think of. I got like
Which
a
is?
new tablet, but it's like a Samsung, so it automatically came with a pen and an app where you just do like handwriting. Like you could just
That turns
handwrite
it into
shit,
notes.
and I could do all the different colors. I've set up my pages so they're all fucking dots.
Hold on.
instead of grids
Now
and
I want to show
lines.
you the most Amali thing that
my
I
new
own.
favorite thing.
So
I think that right there
Roughly
might be the
12
most
minutes.
Amali thing that I own.
I
It's just a
the hammer.
oh the
It's
hammer,
just
yeah.
a hammer.
Of course.
My label maker.
Oh, label makers are
Beautiful.
sick. We used
It's
to play
got like
with...
fun little symbols and stuff and different settings, and you can change the fonts and everything.
Oh, I also want to show you guys this because this is another thing that happened.
It's the show and tell time, guys.
And for my for
We
the fans of
earned it.
Supernatural, yeah,
We did.
for fans of Supernatural, you'll get a kick out of this.
So fucking cool.
That's a picture of me in a Superman costume with Misha Collins.
Hell
That's
yeah.
awesome, my
I love
dude.
that description.
That's-
I love
that's
that photo.
Oh yeah.
Everything about it is perfect.
Did you put on
Rad as
prison
hell.
gloves and punch him in the face to see if it worked on Angels?
Oh my god.
I did not because there was a piece of plexiglass between us, and also I didn't want to get arrested.
It's fair.
And also,
You know,
Would
you
prefer.
have bad reasons, but it doesn't mean I have to like it. My
Hell yeah.
parents were there and got me the Mother of Cats Khaleesi shirt.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
that's adorable.
But Sarah, to answer your question from earlier, it was phenomenal.
Yay.
I was so excited to go to a con again. And since it was the first one back, I busted out an old cosplay that I haven't done in a long time. And that felt really good. I felt like it was an appropriate event to break that one out. But no, it was good fun. Good fun for sure.
Fuck yeah.
And if you guys want to come to the next one, it's in April. And I have a guest room.
I got
Noted.
And I got time. I'm gonna do that shit.
Also,
I
there
had
will be a
time this
baby in
time,
my
I didn't
house
have-
at that
Noah
point.
and I are gonna, just to be respectful, Noah and I are gonna set up a tent in your backyard.
That works too.
Oh
That way the noises don't.
my fucking! Do you want to
When
go?
is
dressed
the
as-
baby due?
Do you want to go
Baby
dressed
is
as
due in
Harley and Poison Ivy,
February.
Dallas?
February.
I'd go as your Joker.
Yes.
Bet it sounds like a group trip. I'm glad we're all in.
Yeah, I'd jump in on that.
Dallas, no, I'll go. I'll call Harley.
I don't know who I'm gonna be
Okay.
yet, but I'll
I
jump
call
in.
being the most toxic.
That's fair.
You could be Batman.
I could be Batman.
You could be Batman.
Oh my god, how much would that stick it to my ex? Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
All right, so
I
we got
paid
a
for him to
plan-
get a Batman tattoo. Fuck
We
him.
got a plan for when we go visit Cal. I like that.
Fuck yeah. I'm hype. Okay, so
I will be a
D&D.
Moogle.
so about D&D.
about last week in D&D.
15 minutes ago, we were like, we're an hour ahead of schedule.
No, we're pretty
right back
close
on
to on
track.
time.
Are we?
Are we? Are we now? I had a vibe when I started making that joke that it wasn't going to stick.
We're here.
I know y'all better than that. Also, then I stood up to get a label maker because somebody got me excited about organizing.
Yeah, I remember Hobrock was going to apply again, and we were, I think, was it Amali, Dolly, and Hobrock that were going to go, no, and Lou, that we're all going to go see Calderon as well at one point.
No, Lou was with me up at the temple.
I thought
No, we
gonna-
can't-
Oh, we're talking
circled
about
around.
Going to
what
do it.
happened last week, and then we'll move on to what we're trying to do this week.
Because like I thought that we said that Lou wanted to be there for that one as well. So I assume honestly that all of us are going.
And I have no
There you go.
idea what I decided that I wanted to do.
The only thing I had specifically for Raksha was
the
that he
ice
wanted
cream
to take
date with
Shahara on
Shahara.
an ice cream date. Yeah,
I do that actively.
And I-
actively.
Yes, I am engaged on that date and excited and happy to be there.
And I just drop off a resume at the fucking
Yeah, that's really all you need to do, because at this point, like, they're hiring on, but like you just need to send in an application so they have your information.
Hobron just tapes his resume to like a giant ninja star and just hucks it at the building on a drive-by.
I was thinking it was a large rock that I just shoved into the mailbox so it thunk at the bottom super fucking.
That's why you keep having to apply for these jobs, is because they're not getting these applications, man.
I didn't
Yeah.
even attach a note to it. I literally just
It's just a rock.
It's
No,
just
I
a rock
wrote
that says
Hobrock.
Hobrock on it.
no, I infused it so it speaks my entire application to them.
No! I hate
Yes.
I love it so much.
So much.
It says Hope Rock over it and it just speaks it out.
Just fucking. I wake up in the morning and I piss excellence. Is all you need to know.
It's just, I am large.
I am large.
large.
I am strong. I hurt people when I need to. My arm is hammered.
rage.
I am very intelligent. My arm is hammered.
My arm is hammered.
My arm is hammered and my robot is stupid.
Fuck yes, dude.
I'm writing that down.
That's a shirt right there.
That's a t-shirt
ain't not a
right
shirt.
there.
Why is Hobrock the most shirtable character in this campaign? Not only is Hobrock best dad, but also
Most
his arm is
shirtable.
hammer.
You
His arm
can't
is
deny
hammered.
facts.
His robot is stupid.
We're gonna have to start working on this shit.
I do
Eventually.
have a sketch of the Hobrock shirt in my Adobe Premiere.
Oh, I
Not
love
Premiere.
it.
In
Hey, you
one of
want
my
to
Photoshop. That's what
you want to
It's just a sketch
send that
right
over
now.
my way?
It's just a
You want to send that over?
She'll send it when she finishes it. She doesn't want to send unfinished products.
That checks out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I need
Um,
to start. Anyway,
Am I wrong?
I said
hey,
that
I
tracks.
sent you an unfinished project.
Right, but I'm me.
Collaborator.
But that's fair too.
But I'm me.
They're earning it. They're earning it.
Oh my god.
You guys having a good time? You all right? You doing okay?
I am doing great. Dallas is also doing great. Oh my god. All right, let's play some fucking D&D or something. I don't know.
So I'm gonna be fully honest with you guys.
Yes.
I don't remember any of the voices that I used for any of these characters.
Just roll with it.
That's fine.
I'm
Let
just
the
warning
spirit
you.
take you.
Nobody has the same voice. I don't care.
That's okay, because
I gave
Tori
up
is
on
just
trying.
you, but horny. Like,
and a
Hope
little
Rock
British.
never sounds the same twice.
And Raksha's just me.
do you have any idea how much trouble I'm having with this mid-Atlantic accent? Because it's not even the mid-Atlantic. I can't go into that right now.
I feel that. I feel that.
Let's lose
Okay,
accent.
good.
Oh, Southern.
Kinda.
Something.
But mildly southern,
Different from your
like
regular voice, at least.
Just slightly.
an hour and a half south of me, kind of southern.
Just can't wait.
Like an hour and a half.
Like a little bit. Like a little bit.
Like 6 hours south at least.
Just be really excited. Eventually, I'll play a character with an Irish accent, and then we get to piss off a whole country.
A whole country.
It's all we can dream about, isn't it?
I'm gonna have a nice light British accent for tomorrow's campaign. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna sound probably just like this.
You get to run it, so you get to do other voices too. if
I
you want
have
to.
so many voices to do. Oh my god.
Woo!
Don't forget my grandma's Irish.
I'm gonna have fun with your grandma.
Can I be
Yeah,
your
you
grandma?
are.
Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
I didn't like how you said that. I really hated how you said that.
Yeah, I caught that.
He caught that as it was
Grandma
coming out.
alone.
Top notch.
Oh my goodness.
Please, Courtney,
God.
start the campaign.
For the love of
Please.
Please,
God.
Courtney, start. No, I'm not rescuing you from this one. Anyway.
But Hot Wife
You
is in
made your
chat,
bed.
But Hot Wife is in chat.
accusing me of cheating on her with your grandma.
Well, she's Irish, so.
Taking the
Oh,
dog.
Taking the dog,
Dumbass.
dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
Ah, that makes me want a
Dumbass.
hot dog real bad.
Real bad.
I don't do a very
Okay,
good Jennifer Coolidge, I'm sorry.
You know, it's
She's an
terrible.
icon.
That's
Hard.
okay.
It's a really hard voice to nail.
So last session we talked to Genesis about dream creatures
Yes.
and obtained knowledge from that.
And also, she found out about my trauma.
Oh yeah,
heard
she
We
was
all
just
know
like,
about your trauma.
you were like, I had a weird dream. She's like, oh, this is usually what that dream means, and you're like, oh, it's probably all of my trauma. And I was like,
Wonder if it's because my whole family died.
Yeah, you're like, it's usually like an absence of something. Oh, is it because my whole family's fucking dead?
She's like, yes, it's because your whole
Yes.
family dead.
That-
No, because your whole family's fucking dead.
that seems like that might be the cause. Yeah. Yeah.
And
that
now
seems
my
like-
wife is saying that I can't nail the accent, but I can nail your grandma.
Top notch comments. 10 out of 10.
Best
Amen.
thing to do would
Keep
be to
it
check
coming,
in with
Chad.
grandma then.
Ooh.
Ooh, that made me happy. All right.
Started.
Okay, so the list that I made last week
Yes.
from what we were talking about.
Grandma's fine, in case you were curious.
Dolly was wanted to look
glad.
into
Ripping the chat.
looking into bookstores and libraries for any of her father's books that might have been sold off.
Well, I
And
know.
also,
I know of quite a few because I hauled a whole fucking crate with me.
right. And you also mentioned finding the tapestry that your grandma had turned into a quilt.
Yes. Sure.
And then I have Hobrock looking to apply for security, Hobrock talking to Professor Calderon.
We're actually going on a date.
That's literally the next line item. Lou wanted to find out what can be used or to banish or harm these creatures. Looking for more information about Inspired. And also talking to Kala about getting in as a dealer for Wild Night is something that was mentioned. So yeah. What do you want to start with?
I mean, we can knock the
I
easy one out first and have
straight
Lou
up
go
just-
talk about selling drugs.
I don't even know if that really needs to be.
Remember how I sold drugs? Because I did.
You did sell
Gotta do it
drugs.
again.
You
I'll do it
also, she also knows what you guys are up to.
I'll fucking
At
do it
this
again.
point.
I'll fucking do it again.
So she's
Sorry.
like, yeah, for sure. I can put you on the list as like one of the dealers that will have specifically circulating on those nights. She does want you to follow up with which night will be best, which you guys don't know yet because Raksha has not yet participated in his trials.
Correct.
Which will also be bonus content available on Patreon.
Yes, the Trials of Raksha, which will also include other players and different things. And yeah, so it's going to be a short series of all of the trials that all the fighters and stuff have to go through in order to get to the Coliseum. For the
There's going to
Wild
be
Night
lots of
celebrations.
fighting.
Lots and lots of combat, just really combat heavy things. So if you're a big fan of that part, you'd like those. Dallas, quit putting things in the group chat.
No, it's a really good song.
Just no.
Look, if I get a jam, I'm gonna put it in the group chat. Those are
That's
fucking
fine.
rules.
Them's the fucking rules.
You signed up for this when you became my friend, like an idiot.
Yeah, I was young. So.
Bonus Patreon to get on a Discord to also get Dallas's nonsense.
I 100% pay me
100%, yeah.
$1 to the Patreon, and I will just throw you
Just all kinds
hours
of
of good music.
Actually,
upset
that's
'cause
one
I
of
just
the
see hands.
Ooh,
one of the
Tender,
Patreon
yes.
tiers is going to include character playlists and stuff like that too.
Yes,
So-
that is
Yeah.
the our first. Hold on.
Is that first tier, I think, or second?
First
I feel
tier.
like it's first. Yeah.
Yep. So we've
'Cause-
got 3 tiers on Patreon. Our amateur tier, $4 a month. We have available access to the character playlists. We also have an option for you guys to name an NPC, so that's kind of cool. And then also, we like for you guys to feel seen, so we also have character shoutouts in that first tier. Give me just a second here. I am
refuse.
pulling up the...
Okay, Courtney, what the fuck are you gonna do about it?
I don't think I'm going to do anything. That just seems like more effort than I want to put in. I just needed it to be known that I disagree with the time that he needs. Anyway,
Fair enough.
what is Amanda? I'm loving what you put in that chat.
It is
It came
Glorious.
to me in a dream
It came to me
Awakened
in a dream.
while we were all together.
I love
Take
this.
it or leave it.
I
Okay,
love this
cool.
so much.
So I put it in the chat just so.
Oh,
we
yeah,
played
we're gonna-
D&D, we wouldn't have
We're
to stop
we're
for
gonna
it.
riff off of that later, but we got to get focused, guys.
Bam.
Yes.
There it is.
Okay, so
There's the
we
link
will have-
for the Patreon. Sorry.
And
Yeah.
now for the show you actually
now
want
for
to
the
patron.
show at some point. Goodness gracious, we're so good at this, guys.
Kinder
Yes.
asked.
ADHD.
It's called Amateur Hour for a reason.
Because we do it because we love it.
Exactly. Amateur.
I'm at you.
Pamplemousse?
Grapefruit? That means grapefruit.
Yes.
No, it's not. That's
Yes.
crazy.
Pamplemousse means grapefruit.
Hon, tu dis quoi
Do you want to
ça?
know? Do you want to know what my favorite French word is, both in its translation and the way that you say it?
Merde.
Quelquefois.
Oh, what's it mean?
Does it mean like
Sometimes
cauliflower or
French.
something?
Quelquefois.
Quelquefois. Sometimes.
À sa fois.
If you translate it directly, it's like which moment, which time. Quelquefois.
Is it the time that we played D&D?
Yep.
What time? Yes. So yeah, Lou can definitely do the thing. We got off track because we were talking about the Trials of Raksha. Okay, we're back. So yeah, it looks like we've got some more details that we need to get started on. Who all wanted to go talk to Professor Calderon? I know Hope Rock's on the list. And were there others who wanted to join?
That depends. What time frame? Is it during my date or after?
This would be probably before your date. I'm gonna say the last time we got off was like a fantasy equivalent Saturday the 5th. I know the month. I can't remember what they call each of the days in this thing. Whatever, it's Saturday. I know Siphoros is the name of the month. I don't know what they call
Saturday.
That doesn't matter. It's fine.
It's Saturday. It's fine. So that was when you guys had met up, and when you went to go talk to Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have happened kind of mid-afternoon that day.
Mm-hmm.
Is kind of where we left off, was that evening. Would you have attempted to take Shahar on a date that immediate evening, or would it be...
It would be the next day.
Next day. Great.
Give her time to prepare.
Did I have you guys roll after the gala? I don't think I did, because you had a busy night.
Do you need me to disguise myself as a street clown to play romantic music for your date?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay,
Are you
good.
just gonna sing everything from Puccini's Sad Clown Opera?
Oh my god. Wu-Tang, please.
I'm gonna
I went to a
combine them
different
and
place.
make Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang!
Please
There are
just,
two types of people.
please just follow me around, singing acoustic versions of Wu-Tang songs.
I honestly immediately thought of the "When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie."
You're
like
That's
Italian.
alright.
You're
You're
Italian.
Yep.
You the Italian.
Why did you? Why did
I think
your
that was
brain
my ancestors
confuse?
laughing, because they also sent me pictures of gondolas. So
Trust
I
me,
was
if
just-
gondolas were an option, I would have gone with that.
yeah.
You would have gondola with that.
All right, that's it. She won D&D.
Good, I'm
She
just-
That's
wins
it, we're
D&D,
done.
we're done.
It's cool. We had a good
I
time.
fucking loved that. I'm not going anywhere. Give me some more.
I'm so
I
proud
want it all.
of you.
You did so good. I fucking loved it.
I don't know if I've told you guys this joke yet,
Oh,
but it's quickly becoming my absolute favorite joke. If I die and come back as a redneck, is that called reincarnation?
Reincarnation.
I knew it.
I have a running joke with a good friend of mine where I'll do like the meme like what in Californication or whatever, but I'll just come up with anything like what in demilitarization or it's very situational. But it's all we did for
But
like
it's
a road trip up to Colorado.
What in
so
brand new revelation?
now it comes up all the time. What in gentrification?
Oh,
Oh
this
my
makes
God.
me so happy.
We have to play a game.
We're
We have to
gonna
play a
To play a
right?
game.
Oh.
Hey, before we get into the game,
Oh god.
Oh, no.
sorry, I
Lord.
just want to shout out Kender because they
Shout
are
out
officially
Kender.
our first patron.
Go Kender!
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm
Good
crying.
Thank you,
No,
Kender.
my makeup is too cute. We're not gonna do this right now.
Right?
Margaret Thatcher naked on a cold day.
What?
It's to stop you from crying.
That would make me cry.
Dallas, no. Okay, here's why that can't work.
What an
Sarah
objectification.
cries when they laugh.
Yeah, you do.
It has been a problem my entire life. So it
Oh. I'm sorry for all of your future tears when we hang out. That's so rough for you.
I know, Sarah. You're gonna have to struggle with what I've been struggling with for fucking years.
Invest
Sarah's
in
just
that
gonna be
waterproof.
I'm not
crying.
allowed
Courtney's
to
not
wear-
gonna do anything with her
I
hands.
just can't. I can't wear makeup if I'm going to Dallas.
It's
Like I've
ridiculous.
tried. It's
Liam.
just a disaster.
It's never been.
I can take that as a personal challenge. Bye, hot wife.
Good luck.
Hot Wife has
Especially if the
arrived
other Noah
and
and Amanda are
left
there.
to celebrate with us. Excuse me.
That first patron.
Oh my god.
The first
yeah.
patron. And
One
Trinity,
down,
hello.
the rest of the world to go.
Rest of the world.
The multimedia empire has begun. Also, Trinity, hello. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, Trinity.
Oh Oh, Trinity sent me a video of bread.
Courtney,
Her
yes.
wifey.
So is that the nickname of a person or is it bread?
Bread.
Okay, good.
Literal bread.
Okay, so
I
D&D.
don't know.
I guess the bread kind of does pertain to D&D.
Dude, I made so much zucchini bread. We got to move on, or I'm gonna talk about it.
We have to move
This is my
on.
trigger
Okay,
word. We have to
So,
go.
I need everybody to roll wisdom saving throws.
Ah,
All right,
Oh yeah.
cool.
Hang on, what's my wisdom?
I don't
hang
know.
on,
That's your
where's my
job.
die?
Oh shit, that is hard.
Oh.
I mean, I have it written down if you need it. I don't know if it's improved since we first made characters.
I don't know. I'm checking.
You said wisdom saving throw, right?
Saving throws.
Lou
Got a
continues.
24.
You
Okay,
got a
show
24
off.
last time too.
Yeah, I'm very wise. I run a school. Eat me.
I take notes.
Okay.
pleasure.
Mine's gonna be 18.
Okay.
If
Okay.
I-
So, wait, Lou, what was your? You said it was not good.
We are keeping the streak alive of under 10. That is an 8.
8. Hey, you know what? It's better than last time, which was a 5, but worse than the time before that, which was an 11.
Oh, it was an 11?
You were at an
Oh,
11
fuck.
at one point.
I'm a terrible
Um,
liar.
I got you beat, Lou.
You get a 9?
No, I got a
Ooh.
7.
Okay,
Oh,
so
bad beat.
Raksha
Got
is a 7.
We're so fucking wise.
And then Amali got another 24.
I'm
Any chance we
intelligent.
can get an ice cream bonus? Does that help your wisdom saving
Oh, that'd be
throw?
so
Yeah,
cute.
can I roll mine with advantage because of ice
You
cream?
can add a D4.
It was
For
wisdom.
the
We take
ice
those.
cream.
We take those.
It's a bless.
absolutely
Yeah, it's the
take
equivalent of a bless. Yeah.
Oh, and that's a 4, which brings me
if
up
I
to
was-
11.
If I
a 2.
walked out
That's a
with
2.
somebody
2.
and was
You had
like
10.
right next to someone, they could add +5 to theirs. But I think only
But you are not sleeping in the same place. So,
Yeah, you
Uh,
went home and
no.
fucked Ungrid or something.
we're
assumedly.
I think you got kids.
Tis
21.
assumed. 21 for Dolly.
Yeet.
And what was yours, Hobrock?
18.
8. Wow.
Also, at some
okay.
point, we should probably introduce our characters.
Oh,
to
yeah.
chat.
I'm gonna do a real quick name change thing too, real quick while you're doing that. Let's start with Cal.
Hi. As you can see by my computer, I'm Red. Raksha the Red. Both Raksha and Cal use he, him pronouns, and as I have said before, Raksha's favorite color is sand.
I didn't ask for favorite colors this time, but okay. Dallas.
Okay. Hi, my name is Dallas. I play Howlin' Louis Devereaux. He, him for both of us. And in case you didn't know it, today I learned that pineapple and ginger is a tremendous flavor combination.
good to know.
Adorable. Amanda.
Hello, my name is Amanda. I play Molly. We both use she, her pronouns. Guys, I've been in training, so I'm really stuck in like the
Customer service
training
mode.
video. Like, hi, my name is blah blah blah. I've been on that for blah
Who
blah blah.
is this?
What are you doing?
When did your customer service voice come out, and why don't you go ahead and put it away?
Just go ahead and put that away.
Just
buddy.
take it.
Just go ahead and put that
Put it
away.
away.
It just kind of
Just put it
pops
away.
out, and I can't do anything about it.
target
But yeah, I play Molly, and
Dirty
in
talk
case
me
you
in your
didn't know
customer
and you
service
wanted
voice.
to know, our favorite music is experimental metal because we're forged
God damn it.
Get it?
That's so
I gotta
good.
send you some
That's well fucking
pentakill.
played.
That's so good.
That's so good. God, my friends are brilliant. Sarah, Renee.
Hi, I'm Sarah Renee. I play Dolly, who's a high elf and a druid rogue. So we do a lot of things. And I've had 3 wisdom teeth taken out last week.
You
One
were
I
quite
only had to get
entertaining.
one for stitches.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
there
The,
was-
That's not bad.
the other 2 were malposed, and I did not have a 4th one.
Nice.
Nice, nice.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Top shelf mouth.
No,
Way to grow those.
My
Top
name's
shelf
Noah.
mouth.
I play Hobrock. He is a half orc. You know, he's got kids. He's got a robot named Stupid.
It is canon that he is the best dad in Charn.
Char's best dad.
He
Not
Dad.
even,
He's
it's not
Charn.
even close.
of us, and about me, I stepped on a nail 2 weeks ago.
Oh no.
Is that why? Okay.
Ooh, can I say
Give it-
can I say a fun fact real quick? Because I
Sure.
didn't get to say one.
Sure.
So, this is a fun fact that I learned about the Queen of England. If she's at a big dinner with a bunch of people and she farts, no one's allowed to say anything.
No.
And you know why? You know why?
Because she has a servant to run
Is it-
behind her and start
is it-
breathing in super fast.
Does it
and
quick
nobody-
It doesn't.
No, it's because noble gases have no reaction.
Get the fuck out
Fuck
of
you,
here.
fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck
Fucking
you.
toxic.
I haven't walked into a joke that hard in years. I am a shit. I'm gonna go fix myself.
We're all
a new
like,
drink.
yeah, hell yeah, nobody's
Yes.
gonna say anything. She's a fucking queen. Why not? Why would they say
He's so,
anything?
he muted
Didn't know.
himself and kept talking. He's so bad.
Also, Courtney Kender said I should level up for that. How do we feel?
Absolutely
How do we
not.
feel about
If
that?
anything, you get to undo
You get
your last
negative
level.
levels.
Actually, go down.
Everyone else
You
is
get
14.
nothing.
You're
Yeah.
12. Fuck you.
How are we
I
gonna
could've
get
spoiled
Dallas
that
back?
because I heard you. You already put that joke in that one group chat, so I already read it.
Yeah.
But you're welcome.
Thanks, Rick. But no, for real, how
Talk
are we
about
gonna
this,
get
Rick.
Dallas back? We're
He's
making noise
really just
through.
going
He's making
for
a drink.
a drink. Yeah, he's getting himself another drink.
Oh, I thought he was just that pissed that he left everything.
No, he's just.
He needed to
He
cool
also
down.
needed
real.
a drink. So
Make him another pineapple and ginger drink or whatever.
yeah, he'll be back. Big smile on his face, still mumbling as he puts the headphones back on.
I'm expecting at least one. God damn it!
Yeah, just as he comes back on, like it's gonna be muted. He's gonna be putting his things back on. It's gonna unmute. He's gonna be like, motherfucking shit, that's whatever. You know?
And I'm so excited for it.
Yeah. So, well, we'll just have to hold off on his dream sequence.
I'm sure
Molly and
Rakshas isn't
Dolly.
gonna be any good.
Amali and Dolly, you guys have a super restful sleep after the gala.
Because of the friendship bracelets.
Because of the friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
Well, Dolly, you don't really necessarily have super restful
Oh.
sleep. You had like a rough night,
Yeah.
but not.
I only need 4 hours of meditation. It's fine.
Yeah.
You woke up feeling refreshed.
You woke up like
I woke
you
up
know that
hungover.
it was right. You woke up feeling hungover, but you know that it was like one of those things where it's not because your meditation wasn't effective or it wasn't like the way that was. It was just that there was so much left
Mhm.
after it. But the rest itself was restful. And then we'll start with Raksha.
Woo!
Trying to think. Yeah. So this is gonna be this one is for the night after the gala because I didn't have you guys roll for it. Raksha, you are revisited by the void tree. But this time it's like on fire around it. Just so
Okay.
the tree void in the middle of the fire. And then
Can I interact with it at all?
no. It's like one of those shots in a movie where like it starts like super zoomed in and then it just slowly pans out. And there's nothing you can do. You can't move, you can't turn, you can't observe anything else. You're just stuck panning out as
Neat.
this thing that seems to be a void that consumes everything around it except for these flames.
Neat. I'll have to ask Shahara about that one on our date.
Hobrock, you you start having like a normal dream. Your dreams have had a lot of the unicorn recently, so you're kind of expecting to see it, but you don't see it there. But other than like the unicorn not being present like they have been for the last couple of dreams, it starts out pretty normal. You're like getting things ready for the girls, and the girls like suddenly have superpowers. So they're like, you're trying to like stop them as they're like zooming across the kitchen and doing crazy stuff.
It's a good dream.
It starts out like that, but then you just feel like eyes.
Okay.
Something's watching you.
Literally, I never want to hear that in my life. But then you just feel eyes? Well,
Yeah.
okay, not a good dream anymore.
Well,
Yeah,
guess I'll
seems-
die.
Yep.
It's like that moment. It's like that moment in the horror film where like the music just cuts out, and suddenly you're left in the silence, and you're seeing this thing that seems like pretty innocuous, but the lack of any sort of like sound feedback is like giving you like the deep creepy willies.
Real quick,
my least favorite kind of Willy.
highly recommend everyone go see the 2020 remake of The Invisible Man. It does that exact same thing. Carry on.
But you know that moment. So it's like it starts out and you're like, this is a normal dream. That's nothing weird about it. And then it just feels weird.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can't really like react in any sort of way. Like, would this be a sense that made it so like I was aware of myself in a dream?
In a way. But in a way that like it almost takes you out of control once you realize it. If that makes sense. So like you start out in that first person context of you are in your body, you are watching these things happen. You feel eyes, and then it feels like with Rakshas where it feels like there's a camera that zooms out and you're watching yourself and you can't change anything that's happening. You're watching yourself do the things that you would normally do, but it feels wrong and like something else is watching you, but you don't know what.
Bet.
And you can't change anything.
Bet.
Blue. My buddy, my guy. Had
Only
a
good
very
things.
eventful night this night because this is the night of the gala. You, when you finally do get some sleep, you fall asleep very comfortably, but so last time you saw some people who were very important to you, and then a creature that you weren't so sure about.
That is correct.
It seems like that creature is back again, but it looks like a little bit different. And you don't see your mom or your grandma. And their absence is felt. Like they were supposed to be here, but they're not. And then all your friends are there. And then you're back at the gala. Everybody's drinking, having a good time. You jumped into that pool with the water elemental, and he like spun you up in circles and like flipped you up in the air, and like really cool shit was happening. And then you're like, I didn't jump in the pool. And then you remember that you were just in a completely different place. And then you're like, am I dreaming? And you get that same feeling of being watched. And then you guys had your day you had last time.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm uncomfy.
Uncomfortable.
The breakfast would have been different.
Breakfast would have been different.
The bagels would have been sad bagels.
No, the
Sad
breakfast
bagels.
would have been like super in depth and shit. Like Hobrock would be like, "I didn't sleep well. Here's a great meal."
I didn't sleep well.
think
Here's a
those
whole
bagels
Christmas
and
ham.
stuff was really good. This
Here's
is
an
really good.
entire Christmas ham.
One
I had a
for
bad
each.
night. I made an entire Thanksgiving dinner.
I
Here
made
you
6
go.
pounds of mashed potatoes. I love you.
Just give me a good
love you.
full of mashed potatoes, man.
Just fucking do it.
Dude, in high
Slam
school,
the-
I knew a kid who brought an entire trash bag full of vanilla pudding to class one time.
Hobrock slams a bag of holding down full of mashed potatoes.
The logistics.
Like, did
five-
they come from cups first? Did he make them?
Sort of
from
like, did he
hand
spend all
first,
night making fucking...
making it? Was it intended to be for him alone? Was it
No, it
intended
was
to be
for-
shared?
Is this
It was for
has
a
this been
food
here
day.
for a while? Does he just keep adding to it? Because that's what it is in my head.
No, it was for a food day, and he made all of it the night before, I'm assuming.
Just threw it in a trash bag.
Put it in a trash bag, put the bag in a trash can, and then brought a trash can full of vanilla pudding.
Vanilla pudding.
Dude,
So he's been to Eastern Europe.
Oh,
As a person that's never been to Eastern Europe, please help.
I wish I was kidding.
God.
Pudding, really?
Well, I mean, it was borscht, but
So basically what I'm learning is this kid got laid.
This kid books.
He also
Got it.
took his
Yeah,
senior
no.
pictures naked on a bearskin rug.
This kid
I feel like I know this kid.
Yeah. I feel like I
I
want to
Don't
know
feel
this
like
kid.
I should say his name on
On
the internet.
stream?
No,
Yeah,
put it
no,
in the
don't
group
implicate
chat and I'll
yourself.
stop.
Did it in the
Fair.
group chat. Anyway, so then one more time, I got guys now into the next day. I need another wisdom saving throw. And this will be after you guys have talked to Genesis and such.
One's
So you said another saving throw?
Yep,
gonna be a 17 this time.
17 from Hobrock.
It's a 21. A low for me.
And low for Molly.
Oh, slow for me.
The dirty 9. So
You're just getting closer and closer to 2 digits there. Look at you go.
That's a 19 for Raksha.
Hell yeah.
I don't know why you guys are laughing. The Dream Demon's gonna turn Lou on all of you. Fucking ha ha.
I mean,
Just try and hit
I
me.
mean,
The dream
I
demon's
gotta
gonna
say-
turn me on all of you.
I was
I
more-
emotionally destroyed
she
you with
said,
one sentence. I think we'll be
closer and
fine.
closer.
I mean that 7 isn't much.
I'm just
Dolly?
waiting for someone to get a
Seven.
crit
All you do is
fail on
burn
the
Seven
your
is
news.
much.
notebook and you go
Seven.
into catatonic
Seven.
shock. You'll be fucking 7.
You think I don't have that hard saved on another notebook?
You think I don't copy in triplicate every night?
She's
You don't think I have
using
everything
a spreadsheet
archived
for her
on, like,
Stardew
A
Valley
Palm
saves.
Pilot? I just like the ease of writing, of handwriting. And then I like to type those notes back up again so I remember them for later. And then I also have that electronic copy. Fuck you.
Tell me
Fuck
you're a
you.
Try
Virgo
and
without
destroy
telling me
me.
you're a Virgo.
Just try.
Hobrock has a
Tell
super
me you're a
messy
Virgo
ass.
without telling me you're a Virgo.
Hey, Amanda, just real quick,
Yes, sir.
finish him. Purely so the GIF shows up in stream.
Fatality. Okay,
Say
I do
one
know
more
who you were
mean thing
talking
to
about.
Amali, Lou. Just do it.
I
see
didn't
what
know him
happens.
personally, but I knew a guy who knew a guy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. I unplugged my phone to check.
Okay.
Because if you left it plugged in, it was going to show up on screen.
Whoops.
Oh, I need to dismiss that alarm now anyway. So, with your wisdom saving throws, Raksha.
Did really well this time. Please be nice.
Raksha did really well this time. Raksha. At this point you've already talked to Genesis about your dream
Yes,
and
and
the
did
void
the
tree. and trauma dump.
Yes, but did the void tree being on fire add anything?
I think the thing that she would have told you about it being on fire is that something feels like a high pressure situation.
Oh, cool. Yeah, all of it. Everything.
Yeah.
It's every day that I wake up.
You're like,
I
yes,
wake
that
up-
sounds like yes.
Yeah, I wake up
I feel
uncomfy
seen.
all the time, forever.
Forever. So the next night, you don't dream of the void tree. The void tree's gone. You are thinking about your date with Shahara tomorrow. And as you're falling asleep, and you do dream of you two walking in the gardens like you did that night when you stayed up way too late. And it's a really pleasant feeling. Does still kind of make me feel like you're being watched, but like it's not a big deal. It's like whatever. Not a big deal.
Better watch out. I'm gonna sick my bees on whatever's fucking watching me.
Oh my god, we forgot in the
Maybe it's
episode
your bees
recap to
that are
talk about the
watching.
fact that Beatrice
Oh
got a
my
hat.
god.
Yes,
Oh,
Beatrice
Beatrice
got a
does have a
hat.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
if your
yeah.
bees dreams are being watched?
Quick, roll 100 wisdom saves.
It's 49, thank you.
It's 49. Exactly.
And I will roll 1.
For the Beatrice.
Yeah, for like pack tactics and all that good
Yes,
stuff.
the
Right.
bees as a collective got a 16 on their wisdom save.
Not bad. Not
Good
bad.
work, bees. Good work.
Gotta tell you, I don't know if bees dream, but if they do,
They're all dreaming about Beatrice's new hat.
they're all dreaming about Beatrice's new hat, but also they feel like
Damn,
maybe
our
something's
queen is
watching
hot.
them.
Damn, our queen is hot in that hat.
Damn, that hat gotta fly
It looks
though.
good.
Hat fly as
Fuck.
fuck. Very distracting.
Does not
Um,
fly without the bee.
Amali, you had just a good ass night. You're fine.
Hell yeah, I do.
Hobrock,
Had a couple shots of whiskey, put me right out.
I assume because I'm sleeping, I can't like do Flash of Genius and add +5 to the saving throw. Correct?
yeah, correct. This is kind of an unconscious thing.
You know, I just wanted to.
It's literally messing with your subconscious. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Anyway, no, it's fine.
No, it's fine. You know, it might be. Use the bees.
The bees know all.
They dream.
I
They
swear to God,
learn while they sleep, which
If this
is some basic form of dreaming.
They
So
dream of
bees dream.
hats.
I swear, if Beatrice is watching me watch myself dream, I'm gonna be pissed.
Lou, we gotta go back to the that hat store.
Buy
Or
48 more hats, you're
or
right.
Thumbtack, wherever we found the little hat for Beatrice. We need to find 48
Or
more hats.
thumbtack.
I know that
Oh
Larry
my
wants a ball
goodness.
cap.
Larry wants a ball cap.
Of course, Larry wants a.
Of course, Larry would want a
Fucking
ball
Larry.
cap. Fucking Larry.
And Terry
Just
would
don't let
prefer
him
a
get
pork pie.
fedora.
Bertrand
everybody
wants a
else.
bowler.
Everybody else can have bowlers.
Bowlers are just so cute on bees.
They're fucking
Bees with
classy.
bowlers.
Is there one bee that?
We
just gets-
definitely need to have a Beatrice t-shirt.
Can we
Yes.
please have a bee that has a cowboy hat?
Yes.
It's going to be a bunch of bees with a bunch of different hats,
Wesley.
but it's going to be
Wesley.
Beatrice in the front.
Wesley the bee.
Yes.
Wesley the bee has a cowboy hat.
Wesley the bee has a
Wesley
cowboy hat.
Has a cowboy hat.
Fuck yeah.
Noted.
We stand Wesley in this house.
Yeah, but what about in my house?
I don't know. Pick your own fucking bee to stand. Not your
I
dad.
stand all my bees.
In this campaign.
So, Hobrock, with your 17, you see the return of the unicorn. You still feel like something is watching you, but you kind of feel like the unicorn is watching them back.
Yeah, I assumed that like one of the reasons it was so uncomfortable before is because the unicorn was kind of protecting me. So, is there a specific context I see him in, or am I just like going through the drive-through and then I go to like grab my bag, and the unicorn's just staring at me right behind the person handing me
Yeah,
the
100%.
Unicorn's
like
the one
you're-
handing you the bag.
You you're actually going to put in your resume at the Coliseum And the unicorn is just like chilling next to the door.
Just
Straight
like
up Matthew
stuff.
McConaughey.
Yeah.
He's just like literally arms folded. I walk in, I'm like, oh, what's up? And he just like nods his head at me.
Yeah. And then you're kind of like, wait, what?
Matthew
like, wait,
McConaughey
you didn't have
unicorn
a
is not a character I wanted to play, but it absolutely is a character I want to play.
A Matthew
Mr.
McConaughey
Smooth
unicorn?
himself.
All right.
Cool.
Yes.
All right,
bro,
new idea for bonus content on Patreon. It's just 40 minutes of Dallas doing that. It's just 40 minutes of Dallas doing McConaughey quotes and every once in a while going,
Wait.
I'll record that.
Do you guys remember when Matthew McConaughey started doing like commercials for like
Lincoln?
Lincoln?
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe. It's got to be that vibe. And every so often a
If Dallas wants to voice this unicorn in my dreams, that's fine.
Okay, sounds good.
that sounds like
I mean, you're in
oh
there.
my gosh.
Might as
You're in
well
your dream. I'm in your dreams anyway.
Oh my god.
Hey, Kendra said that they'd watch it, so
There we go.
of course he would. He's a Patreon.
He's the patron.
he is.
You
He's
know?
our first and only patron. So big shout outs to Kendra.
Big shout out to
Attaboy.
Bishop of Kender. So yeah, Lou.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
I'm
a
gonna,
rough night, bud.
I'm gonna hit Dolly first. Dolly, this is the first time that you've had like a night where like the waking up hungover kind of got to you, and like you did a lot and you were doing a lot of really productive days. You feel like you started to feel better, good things were happening, but it was just a lot and you're still kind of in recovery. As you go into your meditation that night, what does Dolly usually think of when she starts to go into her meditation?
Oh, her breath and only her breath for 4 hours.
Just breath.
Dolly is now 32.
Mm-hmm.
She has been
32-year-old lady.
32-year-old lady. Yes, miss her.
She and
she's-
Julian are engaged.
Finally.
Okay,
Anyway.
focus. And she's been on her own for 22 years.
Ish.
22 years, yeah. So she was already practicing this at the manor before everything happened, and then being alone in the forest and needing to spend like the majority of your time foraging, she got really fucking good at it. And it's in fact something that she really prides herself on, because she knew how hard it was for her siblings to really get to the point where the chatter just stopped.
Right.
And
And you
it
actually
was
can
just the
just
breath.
focus on your breathing.
Yeah.
And
And so that's what it is.
yeah, this night, as you're doing that, you know when you're trying to fall asleep and your eyes keep popping open without your permission? You know, like a sound goes off and you're like, huh? No, I don't care. And you keep having to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how your it's been a very long time since your meditation has felt this choppy. But you keep getting that feeling like maybe something's watching you. There's nothing here. You can sense, you cast magic about it, you double check. There's nothing here. Just your eyes keep wanting to open again like someone just walked in the room, but nobody did.
Before I finally give up trying to figure out what it is and just say, you've done everything, you have to meditate, there's like an hour left,
You
just
like
have
refocus yourself and you just
right before that, her eyes closed, I'll just say, whatever it is that you're here for, I hope you make it known soon.
Awesome. And Lou.
The way that Courtney reacted to that, a little uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Courtney, you just you look me in the eye and you tell me that you thought that anybody would fail every one of these saves.
Courtney, as your game master lawyer, you don't have to answer that.
You just
As your game master lawyer, you don't have to answer that.
You don't have
just
to
tell me right
don't have to answer that.
fucking now if you like even conceived of it as a possibility.
Dallas, I need for you to make me for Lou to make a perception check.
Fucking cool.
Everyone's
Terrible.
like, with
17. Oh, I'm just gonna see it coming. No! Don't say it. I just realized this perception doesn't mean you can do fuck all about it. It just knows if it's happening or not.
So, you drop into a dream. It literally feels like you like dropped into it. You know, like those really bad TikTok the transitions where people just jump up and then just land, and they do that. And like sometimes it looks cool, but most of the times it just looks like you're an idiot who jumped.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it feels like that like weird awkward landing where you're like, I didn't jump that much, but I feel like I did, and it.
I hate
And
that.
it feels like solid ground, but it's like black. So it kind of feels like you're just like in this open void space. And with your 17
What if you're inside the
perception-
tree?
With your 17 perception, you feel eyes on you. And as you look out into the void and you're kind of looking around, you start to see eyes. But they're not normal eyes. They're like, they've got the pupil and they seem to like be able to look at you, but it really just looks like little voids surrounded by tiny balls of like, almost like that, a glow like the forge, not quite a full fire behind it, but just like a light, like a very gentle glow. That's kind of hard to see, kind of like if you do like an orange glow in the dark, like an orange glow stick, but it hasn't been charged, and so it's starting to fade out. You kind of just have that little glow around it. Yeah, so you see these eyes and they're kind of starting to glow out, and as they kind of start to shift and move, and you start to sort of see the form from the demon that you've been seeing, but then it kind of like switches amorphous, almost like it was trying to make a shape, but it couldn't hold it for very long. And eventually that glow kind of forms around a void. So you're surrounded by void, but also a form in front of you that is made of void surrounded by this glowing bit, and with these tiny glowing eyes surrounding it. What do you do?
I have agency at this point?
You have agency at this point.
Oh, I hate this.
I hate agency.
I like this
3
much
fails.
better when it couldn't kill me.
By the way, the
Lou-
DC has risen for each one of these. So you really failed.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
You actually did pass the first night.
Well, that's...
You got like a little hint of something, but it wasn't like as crazy.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, not the full
Nightmare.
Monty.
Yeah.
Lou is gonna just do 2 things.
Okay.
He's gonna politely flip the bird. and then he's going to point directly to himself and say, "No vacancy." And he's just gonna.
I have to roll for this because I can't.
That's top notch.
That is top
that
notch.
is true
That
Lou.
is
That's-
top notch.
That is how he will die.
Damn.
On God.
Yeah, do you have another character
One up,
rolled up, Lou?
1 point
Right.
ahead.
I mean, I can. If that's how Lou goes out, so happy. Totally okay with it.
No vacancy.
Staring defiantly into the void.
Can you give me a charisma saving throw, please?
Yeah, I can.
Of course he can.
That's the one good save I have. Oh, please, dice. Oh, please. I know that I just tempted irony.
The demon.
I know that I did, but please no.
This guy's pretty
Come
cool.
on, buddy. Okay. That's not the worst I could have rolled. 22. Oh, thank you.
hey.
Charisma saving throw.
There you go.
I have an 11 modifier. I rolled an 11.
You were so close to failing. So close. It's a DC 21.
Woo! Woo! Okay. Oh.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm terrified, and it's not
Fuck
even
you.
my dream.
Made it by the leather of his
Yeah,
pants.
same.
The glow that you see around this void, which begins to brighten quite a bit, and it starts to kind of end up like roiling flames, almost like the beginning, like if you're really looking at a forge and a piece of metal and you see like the flames almost dancing on top of the metal, where they're not, like the metal's not on fire, but it has flame. Is kind of what it feels like, as like the void is not on fire, but the void has flame now.
Okay.
And the eyes it gets brighter, and it starts to almost look insect-like. It's like they're like these like almost pincher like tendrils that kind of come out, and you see like things like stretching out from the sides, like the caterpillar legs, and it for a second it gets, but then the glow behind it consumes it and it's gone. And you wake up.
Okay. Sounds good.
So then we go about our days.
You made Kender uncomfortable.
Little known perk, Kender, for being the first patron that's trauma. So enjoy that.
Guys,
Yeah.
we're getting to the parts of this campaign that I planned like 3 months ago.
Oh God, you've had time.
I
Yeah,
know
but you know-
exactly what's going on.
Yeah, but you know what you didn't plan on? Raksha going on a date.
Absolutely. That's fucking, I did not plan needing to flirt with my friend for an hour.
It's gonna save everyone.
Save
That day.
everyone.
Yeah.
Not a full, I'm not taking a full hour on your date. I'm sorry.
Full hour.
Good.
Not a full hour of
hour.
actual. We are not taking a full hour of actual play for the four of you to watch me and Cal awkwardly flirt with each other.
That is
Look,
exactly what I wanted.
I've accepted the D&D's roleplay, and I'm happy to be here for you guys. I know you would do the
Yes.
same for me if I was flirting with Cal. So
And also at the same time, for anyone in chat wondering, that will not be any kind of bonus content for Patreon.
It's right here, front and center.
Neither of us wants this.
So there is a limit. It's good to
There is a
know.
limit
It's good to
Yes.
know.
on what
If
our
it-
bonus content will be.
Interesting line.
I mean, I can have my
so-
wife come on here and flirt with you guys for an hour.
Oh, I would love that.
That
I'd
would
pay
that
for
would take way longer.
I
than
will
an
become
hour.
our patron in order to flirt with your wife.
Cal
Yes, ma'am.
and
right.
She does kind of just jump on and flirt with us as is. So,
Yeah.
Not
oh,
wrong.
porque no los dos.
Both is good.
So, everybody awake. It's the next day. We are on our Sunday. It is 2 days until Raksha begins his tournament.
I am awake now.
You are now awake.
Do I suffer
and-
any negative effects from that less than stellar rest?
No, like mechanical effects.
Okay.
But character as chosen.
Got
You
it,
know what I
got it.
mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I have an
no,
answer, but you have to go first.
Okay, Brandon.
Fair. That's super fair. Since we're going to Calderon, who's already seen stupid,
Mm-hmm.
and I've expressed before, I've got 2 others. Can I bring up the one that looks like an owl to
Yeah,
show
for sure.
Calderon instead of stupid today?
For sure, yeah.
And then secondly, discuss it with Ungrid, but seeing the unicorn like that, once I wake up and discuss it with her, I am gonna put another tooth in my mouth. So I'm gonna,
Okay.
because I assume I'm going in the right direction, but if he's looking that goddamn cool, I assume I've got to fight soon. Like if he was looking,
I
cool,
absolutely
I wouldn't
love
do
this.
it, but he looks cool as shit. So like I'm gonna have to fight. So I'm gonna roll.
I love his
question,
logic.
question.
Yeah.
Teeth?
Yeah, he's got a
Yeah,
bag of
got a
teeth.
bag of teeth.
Hobart has the
the-
teeth of Dalvernar.
Dalvernar. Yes.
So
This is one of his magic items that he chose at the beginning.
Yeah.
He can implant teeth, whereby one of his own teeth falls out and the tooth drawn takes its place. You gain whatever effect noted on the column. The tooth can't be removed. Maximum number, blah, blah, blah. But we essentially determine it randomly. Do you recall which one you have in your mouth already?
yes, I have
Vampire.
I have the vampire one. Yeah.
You have the vampire tooth. So,
So-
This I remember. I'm terrible with names, but I can tell you the tooth he put in a month
Yeah.
ago.
That's
I can tell you the tooth he put in a month ago made him kind of a vampire. No big deal. I legitimately kind of forgot.
I thought it was a
Um,
super interesting item to do.
Well,
with, like,
you can also, just to keep that in your back pocket, you can now make an unarmed strike with a bite attack.
yeah,
Yeah.
Heal- as long
just
as
making
I'm not in
sure.
sunlight.
Noah, go ahead and roll your d20, and if it is an 11, re-roll it.
Hell yeah. Let me re-roll that.
Okay, Fate, we're not putting 2 vampire teeth in. That's weird.
Bitch.
Did you nat 20?
Can I?
Yeah,
You
buddy.
nat
Ooh,
20.
that is a
Hell
natural
yeah.
20.
So the tooth of
Right
God.
on Tasha's face.
Honestly, yes.
And I love my natural
This is
20
the only
gift.
one I remember.
I
It's,
love this.
It's so. This tooth is as an action. You can call on a divine force to come to your aid. Describe the assistance you seek, and the DM decides the nature of the intervention. The effect
It was
of
the
any
tooth of
cleric.
God.
The effect of any cleric spell would be appropriate. Once this property is used, it can't be used again for 7 days.
So,
He
yeah,
essentially has a divine intervention.
yeah, you
Yeah.
have the tooth of God. Today I learned
Which
God
God?
has had
Okay.
teeth.
Is
Okay.
it rude
Okay.
to
Okay.
brush the tooth of God, or is it rude to not brush the tooth of God?
The
I'm not
second one.
touching it. I'm not brushing it. I'm brushing
I'm
it
not
up
brushing
out of my mouth. Half my teeth are gonna be
I'm
clean
not
as
brushing
fuck.
it.
I'm not brushing it.
Uh,
Or like a power wash line.
I'm not gonna brush the magic off it. What the?
Magic.
Raksha's
Give the
gonna
vampire tooth. Like,
Raksha's gonna go talk to his old buddy Lou, and be like, "Hey Lou,
You don't need to go very far. You're sharing a room.
It's true.
I know." So
He's
really,
just gonna
Raksha just
roll out
like,
from under bed.
yeah, he just pops his head up over the foot of the bed. He's like, "Bink, hey Lou."
Lou's just kind of staring at the ceiling. He had a dream.
Lou.
Hey, everybody.
Raksha tickles the bottom of his foot. Hey,
What's it? Hi,
He got real
what,
comfortable real fast.
what you need?
hey. So you remember that that thing that we talked about with Genesis and Nyx when I was asking about the void tree in my dream?
Your dead family?
Yeah. Well, I wonder what
Courtney.
it mean. It was on fire.
They're staying at the Euphorium, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Lou
It was
has a
on
room.
fire? Your
Yeah.
void tree was on fire?
Yeah, the void was on fire.
I'm pretty sure I almost got into a scrap with a nightmare centipede.
Dolly's gonna barge into Lou's room,
Bold move.
Hang
Oh, wait,
on.
no, Rox's in it. You're fine.
but also as if
Oh God.
Dolly hasn't already seen everything.
It's true.
She's essentially been the bouncer, like the head bouncer for like the last 3 months.
So
Security.
so I just rolled a Constitution save for Raksha because he
Why?
wasn't expecting you to bust into the room and he hasn't gone to the bathroom yet.
You peed yourself?
I mean, it was a natural 1.
So yeah, you
So
shit.
Raksha just shits all over the place.
Just
Roommate!
you
And then instant prestidigitation.
I was going to say, prestidigitation, baby!
So it's a fight or flight instinct, and your way to fight is by shitting.
Only when I haven't gone to the bathroom yet.
Multiple people have different defenses. Dolly and Lou in unison are like, oh, prestidigitation.
both of you at the same
This is-
time cast
okay.
the same spell.
This has happened when already. This is like an instinct now after how many people have vomited near Dolly and how little she handles it. It's just no. I don't know what was about to happen.
It
or
literally,
happen.
your hand motion of going no is what cleans it up. It's just instantaneous. That wipe is just, it's gone.
Clean as a clean as a whistle now.
Sorry,
You don't have
Dolly.
to talk about that.
You should still shower. You should still shower.
Yeah. Raksha solemnly stands
There's
up
the
and slings a
simultaneous-
towel
yeah.
over his shoulder.
I'll be back.
Unless you needed to talk to me.
Have you been sleeping?
I mean, last night was okay, but the night before I dreamt of a tree that was on fire, but it was made of inky black void. Genesis says it's because my whole family died, but I don't know why they would be on fire unless they're all in hell, which I don't think they are.
You don't know what people do on their own time. Void tree.
Lou was just telling me about how he almost got in a fight with a nightmare centipede, so you might want to talk to him. He might have a cooler story than me. I'm gonna go take a shower and change clothes.
Godspeed, buddy.
Raksha goes and bathes.
He was
Lou
just
has-
telling me he got in a fight with a nightmare centipede.
Lou has no judgment. If he had a nickel for every time he woke up and then needed to take a shower, he'd have so many.
Yeah,
nickels.
absolutely. I mean,
How many days has
also-
Lou been alive?
Quite a few.
A few. A couple at least.
2 whole days.
At least 2.
2 days.
At least 2.
days.
At least.
I'm 2 days old.
So Lou's
Yes.
gonna set up. Lou sleeps in the nude. It's canon.
It is.
It is
Write it
absolutely
down,
canon.
everyone.
I don't need to write it down. I just
It's
assumed.
Burned into the memory.
In
Don't worry.
knowing Lou. Absolutely.
He's got a sheet. He's not a barbarian.
Hmm.
He just runs hot. So he's gonna sit up and cover himself up to the nipples because he's modest.
And Dolly's just
What?
pacing.
Because they're about to have a serious conversation.
Gotta put the nips away for
You
serious
gotta put the nips
conversations.
away. You don't want to get them distracted. Lou is sincerely though gonna. He looks like shit. He's like, I'm used to.
You look like
drinking and-
shit.
Thanks. You're radiant as always.
You don't have to lie to me. It's okay.
Wasn't lying.
Oh.
Anyway, look, I've drank and snorted and fucked away several nights of sleep in my life, but I have never been so goddamn dog tired as I have been this last month or so. Something ain't right. Now, Raksha says he saw like a lack of a tree and then his tree hole was on fire, and I didn't have the exact same experience, but parts of my dream are just gone. Like pieces are missing. And then last night I didn't fall asleep. I existed in another plane. I mean, it was lights out. It was immediate. It wasn't fading off. It was just one place and then immediately the next. The ground was not the ground. I mean, it was made out of black. It wasn't made out of a substance.
Raksha walks in at this point because he forgot the soap and asks if it was sand.
It was not sand.
Okay.
Trust me,
he
if it
takes
was
the
sand,
soap
I
and
would be
walks
more
out.
concerned. I would assume there was some sort of connection and I would stop sleeping in a bunk bed with you. This is something
Fair
else
point.
entirely.
Fair point.
But there were so many. I recognized them as do you know how when you're in a dream and you go to a place or you see a thing and you're like, this is that, and it's very clearly not.
Yeah, and like someone's staring at you, and you could just.
There were so many
feel it.
eyes.
Yeah.
And
See,
so
okay. Carry on.
no, like it's all of the eyes came to like surround me, and I don't know if you've ever been like crystal fucking clear in a dream before, but I was not sleeping. I was entirely awake, and I was surrounded, and I did what anybody would do, and I flipped him the bird and told him to fuck himself. And I get the impression I was dangerously close to making a bad decision there, but I woke up pretty shortly after. But the void coalesced and it had arms and pincy bits, and I
Pincy Bits is my favorite.
I can't explain to you how awful that was, but I do remember we talked to Genesis and we talked about one of the potential dream demons using eyes as a way to connect between the worlds, I believe. And there were so many fucking eyes.
I mean, it's not unheard of. So Dolly definitely grew up reading her father's studies that had some cursory knowledge on this.
Mhm.
Could I do a history check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Because it does seem plausible. Eyes are considered windows of the human body, and that's a +3 to a 15, 18.
18.
Hey, that ain't bad.
It's not
That is
bad.
above average.
Well above average.
Sorry, I just saw somebody leave a comment on something that confused me. Like the words that they used didn't make sense in that order.
I was going to say that most things confuse me, but
He's not wrong.
You definitely remember something of the description that he was saying. The word eye binder comes to mind. Yeah, you remember that there was an eye binders, and they were they want their whole thing is about seizing power. Like that's just like their whole thing is that they want to be the ones that run the Dreaming Dark, and they're not technically currently.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, also known as the Devourer of Dreams.
That seems relevant.
Eye binder and Devourer of Dreams.
that seems terrifying.
Somebody ate Rox's dream tree. That fuck.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a tree there, and somebody got fucking hungry.
And just ate your fucking tree.
He ate your tree.
Just fucking ate your tree, man.
Fucking my tree's gone.
This aggression will not stand.
And as Dolly's remembering this, just standing in Lou's room, she's done pacing, and she's just. Eye biters.
That's devourer of dreams.
Eye binders?
Yes. Binders.
I was meditating last night. I felt like someone was watching me. And I'll bet you this has something to do with Rev.
Raksha
I think
comes
at this
back into
point
the room
it's-
again.
It's about a foregone conclusion.
Oh,
Did you see eyes?
That's all they
Okay.
want.
Soaking wet. He just heard Revan ran in there. He's completely naked.
Yeah,
Forgot a towel.
he has a
He's got a
towel, but he's
soap
not
earlier.
using
Don't
it.
forget
So
his
much
It's just in
Has
his
a
hand.
towel?
nudity in this animated
He has a
campaign.
towel, but he's not like using it to cover himself. He's using it to like dry his hair.
No, he's not even using it to dry any. He's just carrying
He's
it.
just carrying
Yeah.
the towel.
He just like
Carrying it
kicks the
back
fucking
for-
door open and he's like,
It's an emotional support towel.
"Let's go talk to him."
That
No.
I don't think we should talk to him.
Lou, you remember what Genesis taught me, right? Aside from being able to ask if Shahara wanted to get ice cream, you remember?
Fuck, you're right.
Why don't we, after I put my clothes back on?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You aren't doing a single thing until you tell me exactly what happened.
You said Rev, and I came back in the room.
Janice.
Dolly takes your face
Your sweet, sweet face.
and gets half an inch away.
your sweet, sweet naked face.
Hi, Dolly.
Hi, Raksha. What did she teach you?
Oh yeah. Raksha is not going to move any part of his body except his face, and he's going to gently place his forehead against Dolly's, and then he's going to step away, and he's going to say, while we were there talking to Genesis and Nyx, Genesis taught me how to speak words in quarry, because she said that if someone is possessed by a quarry, it will react to hearing its own language.
Ah.
And she taught me how to say, was it something along the lines of
Like reveal.
Show yourself.
show yourself?
Which you have done.
Oh, I'm completely revealed right now.
Yeah,
Unveiled, if you will. Also, I love that your fist is still up.
Well, he's still holding the
your
towel. He hasn't moved any part of him except for his face.
It's a great improv skill. You should be
I
proud.
love
You're
it. I'm
committing.
so happy. I'm here to hype you up. Continue.
well, okay.
I mean,
Raksha, okay.
you
Okay, Raksha. Raksha, okay.
you had an interaction with Rev, did you not?
This is true.
Did he provide you with any way of contacting him?
Courtney?
I believe you.
My hand is tired.
Yeah, put your hand up.
You gave him a
Fucking him.
card.
Yeah.
So you don't know if he has a way to get in contact with you. You don't specifically have a way to get in contact with him. But you know where he works.
There's people.
And there's people.
I know where he works. There's people.
Yeah.
So why don't we do whatever we're going to do today. And then later on tonight, when things are winding down, why don't we go pay Rev a visit in his office in a chair that is probably pretty easy to tie him to, if need be, and just see what's up. What do you think?
I think we can arrange something like that.
Hell yeah.
I think we can arrange something like that. We have to be able to... The way that you're presenting it is a touch...
Violent?
No, not necessarily.
Oh no, I assure you, he intends violence.
No, I know. I'm just not saying it's that violent.
Oh, do we need it to be more violent? Because I can make it more violent.
Conspicuous. It's a touch conspicuous.
I mean...
I literally had that word come to me in the moment. That was real. That was real emotion.
That was great.
That was very good acting, real emotion.
You did so good. I'm so proud.
Top shot.
I'm so
I mean,
happy
we
right
can
now.
we can figure out a way to be less conspicuous.
Exactly.
Like-
Exactly.
Like, still going in and asking to talk to him, but like going through security first. And being like...
And maybe not tying him to a chair.
Well, the tying him to the chair would only be if it was necessary. Because if there is something in him, Genesis also told us that it is likely to reveal itself if his life is in direct danger.
Oh, he's right though.
I don't want to kill him. I just want to talk.
Your talking is very dangerous.
I don't want to kill him.
I just want to paralyze him.
talk.
I just want to snap his neck.
No, I wouldn't
He'll
snap his
survive.
neck.
I just want to snap one point on his neck. Do you know
Just
how many-
all of the
other
so
joints
many
in his
points on
body.
neck?
Exactly.
Like,
All I want to do is smash his knees
Freaking,
and
he can
shoulders.
crawl.
and shins.
You have the rest of the day to think about that.
Maybe his elbows.
See, the elbows I have no problem with. What does he use them for? Nothing.
What are you using for?
I
He
have several
waggles his-
problems with elbows.
Fuck elbows.
Yikes.
Elbows are the dogs of human anatomy.
Whoa! Oh, elbows are doing just fine.
Why'd you call them dogs, though? Do you have a thing
Because
against
it's a-
dogs?
No, because it's
No,
another
because-
thing I don't want to destroy.
I mean, Rock should
I
Can't
was
we
like,
just
this sounded
hurt his
really good.
snake?
Yeah.
We're just really against dog killing here.
We
really are.
don't.
I mentioned it one time.
we
One
really
time.
don't.
And I get in a fight with a
You
dude
get in a
who's
fight
not
with
even a
one
dog.
like it.
Because I definitely want to get Hobrock and Amali in on this.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
cool.
absolutely.
We should do that. Raksha turns on his heel immediately and goes back to taking a shower.
He just heard Rev.
Yeah.
Lou reluctantly puts on clothes.
Love that.
I'm assuming we're doing like
Reluctant.
daily meetings, right?
We have to. Okay? You just tell me. Would Amali let us not do daily meetings?
Yeah, when you guys get downstairs, she's already at the bar with cups of coffee for everyone.
There it
She's
is.
just chilling.
Like, you guys didn't plan this. Nobody said, hey, we're going to meet up tomorrow morning, but 3 of you live here and Amali works with the other one. So Hobrock gets up to go to work and Amali's already walking out the door like, all right, we're heading to the euphorium. And you're like, all right.
Yeah, I've already worked. It's Sunday. There was a whole... It's not mass in a forge temple, but I can't think of another word for it right now.
It's a ritual sort of situation.
Yeah, we've got some morning rituals that we do at dawn. So we're already like, I've been up for a while.
She's good.
That's why I got you all coffee.
This is the cleanest you have ever seen Raksha.
This is actually probably the first time he's taken a full shower.
Yeah.
Raksha, you look different.
Oh yeah, it's because I shit my bed this morning and Dolly made me take a shower.
Oh my fucking god, I love him.
Well, you look very clean. It's a nice look on you.
Thanks, I'm uncomfortable.
I'm sorry.
We just have to scare him a little bit more frequently. It's
Hobrock,
fine.
I'd rather not if that's his reaction. Just saying.
Hobrock brought little non-tacos.
Oh, fuck yeah, non-tacos.
Hell yeah.
Raksha eats so many.
Wait, what did you
Whatever
say?
the polite amount is to eat, more than that.
More than that.
Non-tacos.
Definitely more than that.
Tacos made of naan.
Take
I
none.
had definitely, at first,
Non-tacos.
listening, was very having a difficult time trying to conceptualize what a non-taco was. Like anything that is
Everything
not
that's
a
not
taco
a
is a
taco.
non-taco.
It's a
Correct.
Like,
deconstructed
what else is it?
taco.
No,
It's a deconstruct-
It's a taco made out of naan bread.
Like, yeah, non.
yeah.
That's
I'm
cute.
just-
That's cute.
It's
I'm
just
slow.
It's just plates of spaghetti that he calls not tacos.
No.
Not tacos.
I gotta
Oh,
tell you,
man.
I am fucking really good at making non-tacos.
I am so good
Super
at making
fucking
non-tacos.
Don't tell the reboot of iCarly that that's the thing.
They're doing a reboot?
Uh-huh.
They've already done
Yeah.
the reboot. It's
Oh, they-
happening.
Oh.
No Jeanette McCurdy though.
Nope.
Yeah, so like F
Freddy
that.
looks weird.
Yeah. It's awkward.
It's
Anyway.
anyway to begin with.
So yeah, you guys are chilling at the bar.
Have the two of you been sleeping?
Yes.
Well-
Holly has not failed any of these. She got
Uh,
like kind of an iffy one at the beginning and then has had no problems since.
Lou's gonna point at Hobrock and be like, "You fought any nightmare centipedes?"
Hobrock will like look at you guys and then just kind of be like, well, it's complicated. Like, and just be like, explain that he feels like he's being watched. There was one night in particular where he felt like he was almost seeing what they were seeing while they were watching him. But the other night he has, and then he's going to hesitate just because he doesn't really know how to describe it. And he doesn't really want to say to a bunch of people, like especially like his employer, that he has a little unicorn friend that shows up in his dreams and helps him out. And
Who
like,
sounds like Matthew McConaughey.
yeah, exactly.
Dolly will totally insight check that if
I-
Hobrock holds back.
Hobrock,
Tell me about
Hobrock will
that
like
fucking unicorn.
hesitate for a second because he doesn't want to be like, my unicorn friend was super cool in a dream, so now I feel like I need to fight. And he was watching the people watching them. But
So I put in
that
God's
because they're
tooth.
Cool aura.
So I put in God's tooth.
The unicorn was watching the people that were watching me, and I put in God's tooth.
So I put
Obviously.
which honestly is perfect since the unicorn, like, anyway. But anyway, yeah, so, like, there's a lot to talk about. Hobrock doesn't really know how to say it without sounding like an idiot, you know?
Okay, so you start to hesitate. Dolly, do you want, I mean, honestly, your passive insight is enough for you to know that this guy's having a hard time trying to, like, say what he means.
Say what you mean to say.
Say it with your chest.
See what you choose.
This is a no judgment zone, Hobrock. It's okay.
Brock, we're not at work. This is fine.
Hobrock's just gonna be like, well, if I say it, it will sound very dumb.
Well, it is a
Also-
dream. They get weird. It's okay.
Also, I have a robot owl with me today, just so you guys know. It's
Instead of stupid. Stupid
What's
is
his
noticeably missing, but there is a robot owl who is perched at the edge of the bar.
not, her,
Dolly unconsciously pets it, knowing
I would
it's
like
not
to
metal.
inspect the owl
her
while
name
we're talking.
is Marty.
Marty?
I love it.
Yeah, my girls named her, so the whole name is Marty Mart, Rainbow Flybird, Queen of Destruction, Conqueror of Forever.
Oh, I
If
love
you
that.
ever disrespect her by not introducing her by her full name again,
Yes.
I'ma fight you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
you-
need that one more time just for my personal joy.
Unfortunately, yeah, you know what? Hobrock will introduce her as the whole thing. That's fair.
I'll
and
introduce
then
her
explain
again
that-
once
It's
more.
an
once
elegant title.
It's Marty Mart, Rainbow Flybird, Queen of Destruction, Conqueror of Forever.
Hell yeah.
I got
Hell
inspiration off of my own chinchilla. So.
I love this so much.
Your
Okay,
girls
so
has
Wait,
some
what the
great
fuck is your
potential.
chinchilla's name?
That's an excellent
Charlie
creative
Charles
mind.
Chilla Grossman.
Charlie Charles Chinchilla Chilla Grossman.
Okay. Yeah.
So when he said those words out loud to me, I had so much joy.
I named him when I was 8, so I figured.
Okay, so it was Marty Mart.
Marty Mart, Rainbow Flybird, Queen of
Rainbow
Destruction,
Flybird.
Conqueror of Forever.
Unfuckwithable. God damn.
Raksha just
Like, what
gives
would-
the owl a
What
hug and
do
tries to feed
super
it a
smart
taco.
orc children name a bird?
Yeah. Perfect.
Brilliant.
Real quick, what's
but-
the bear's name?
Because
I really want it to be just like Joe.
Victor.
Ugrid would have named that one.
Mm.
So
So it's probably
absolutely-
Hobrock.
Hobrock's not a
Actually,
bear.
it's Joe Brock.
Hobrock was low-key pissed when she first named him that.
She goes, what? I miss you when you're not here.
I will be this.
I
who
talked
are
to
you
Joe
talking-
Brock instead of you. It's fine.
Is it Joe Brock or Hobrock? Who are you talking to?
She's fine. I call him Joe. I just call him Joe, okay?
Just call him Joe.
She intentionally doesn't pronounce the first letter of it sometimes, just to fuck with him.
Joe Brock?
Hobrock.
Hobrock!
Joe Brock? I was talking to the bear.
I stuck the bear!
I talked to bear.
I walked down all the stairs.
But
It's not always about you.
yeah, Hobrock's just kind of struggling to put into words exactly about the unicorn and the god tooth and the like. But he'll just kind of be like, I explained
I'm gonna
that he was
BRB
being
because I really have to pee, but continue.
explained that he was being watched, but he felt like he was protected from it, and he feels like he has a prayer that can be answered, if that makes sense.
And that's not a usual dream for you?
Hobrock wouldn't explain exactly how the unicorn was chilling, but at that note, he's gonna kind of look at you, try to think of a better way to say it, and then say, he's never looked that cool before.
So you've seen the unicorn before?
I wouldn't have said unicorn. You
I'm
don't know
sorry.
it's a unicorn. You just think it's like some friend of mine, I guess.
So you've seen this friend in your dreams before?
My friend from Canada.
Yeah, my friend from Canada. We dated
He
for
looked
him.
fucking really rad.
It didn't work out.
Oh, so friend. Okay.
It's actually
You
just
fucking
Ryan
unicorn?
Reynolds.
Because last night, while I was trying to meditate,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like there was someone in the room with me. I quadruple lock the lock.
Mm-hmm.
No one is coming into that room. No one was in that room.
Hobrock's
And again, I don't mean to phrase it like this, but I can't think of a better word. But that sense of paranoia that's not usual when you are going to bed to meditate, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And the only thing that really helped settle myself for the last hour was there's a blanket I'm trying to find. It was my grandmother's, and whenever I was upset, she would wrap me up in it. And it has this huge, glittering unicorn across it, and that was the first thing to make me feel safe.
Mm-hmm.
Hobrock will explain that his friend is a unicorn at this point.
So when I said friend, that had a different connotation that you did not pick up on. Unicorn. If anybody else has had dreams of unicorns, that's an important distinction to make from now on in this discussion. Continue.
I had a dream about a tree.
A void tree.
A
Flaming void tree.
A void tree, and then it was
Is
on
it a
fire.
tree made out of void? Or
Yeah.
Is the tree usually there?
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just I was in a dream, And
You
then
hadn't seen this particular tree previously.
I had not seen this particular tree previously, specifically because it was made of void. And then I dreamt of
how
it
would you see a
again,
void?
and then it was on fire.
So first dream, no fire. Second
No
dream,
fire.
on fire.
Correct.
Okay.
And I think Lou was saying that at one point the nightmare centipede in his dream was on fire, kinda.
No, I had.
A centipede?
Correct.
What?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Courtney. But there was a void where my mother was, and was that void on fire?
That one was not on
Okay.
fire.
Did I have a
but
flaming absence?
You did recall that the nightmare centipede toward the end of the dream became engulfed
Did-
in flame.
Catch fire. Right,
Yeah.
right.
In that way that it's on fire, but not really on fire.
Right. Yeah, my nightmare centipede radiated flame. It wasn't like somebody light something on fire. It was like it made the fire.
Mm-hmm. The fire came from within?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that's inaccurate.
And I'm sorry for repeating myself, but this is just for consistency. This is not a normal dream, right?
No, I do not regularly dream of flaming nightmare centipedes that want to eat me.
I don't know
Brock-
what your
Brock's gonna
dreamland
breathe
is
and die
like.
of
I just had to be sure.
I
Especially
was
that
just
one with
being
Pincy
perfectly
bits.
clear for your notes.
I appreciate it.
But you didn't tell her about the Pincy bits.
Oh shit! It had Pincy bits.
Well, I assume if it's the centipede, it's got the
Just say Pincy bits. Do it.
It had Pincy.
pinchers,
No, that's not what
I
they
said.
were.
Pinchers.
meaty tongues.
Feel
Also
like your notes are
not
going to be inaccurate.
accurate.
My notes are extremely accurate for
Oh.
me, the only person that looks at them.
Then why did you not write Pincy bits? Because that's what he said.
I don't have to put it down verbatim. I
don't know
I'm
that we
not
have to
being
go into
monitored
this
or
much
recorded on this
discussion
call.
about
It's okay. We don't.
Okay, so
Thank you for your honesty. I will not write Pincy bits, but thank you
Ah, she said it.
again.
She said it.
She said Pincy.
Hashtag justice for Pincy bits.
Pincy bits.
Hashtag Pincy bit representation matters.
Justice. Justice.
Justice for Pincy bits.
that's a shirt.
And I wanted to be
Woof.
perfectly clear that does not make me Crab Gang. Goose Gang all day.
Goose gang
Pincy
all
bits.
day.
Pincy bits do deserve their due recognition. That's all I'm saying.
That's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair.
Because I can do this really. I can't do the flapping spell. Oh God. Okay.
Hurt my-
Oh.
Excuse me.
Aggressive.
That was a lot. That was good.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah, I'll be
everyone
right
but
back.
Amali is feeling this.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that sort of leads us into another important point of order, which is Raksha learned something the other day and has an idea for
Gathering
explain?
information.
yes, gathering information.
Now, Molly, you're going to have to roll with me on this one. Hobrock,
She's muted, so she can't disagree.
Hobrock, you'll probably be all right.
She will have to roll.
You said I'll be all right.
So here's the plan.
Yeah, you won't care.
So, at some point, we are going to go have a conversation with Rev. This conversation may or may not turn into a confrontation. And that may or may not get exacerbated into just extreme violence. But
Okay, that's where we want to.
we're
That's
gonna
where
go
opinions
ahead.
diverge.
Yes.
We're gonna go ahead and voice
said
our
may.
dissent at this point.
I said may. Maybe. May. But what I learned was A, how to say reveal yourself in Quarry, which is the language of the dreams. And B, that if a host is important enough to the thing possessing it, the possessor will reveal themselves if the possessee's life is in danger. The dream
See, and
demons react when they hear their own language.
Does it have to be? Hobrock's gonna ask if it has to think it's in danger, or if we have to do physical, if we have to make it in danger.
That much I'm not clear on.
They
I
were
feel like
fuzzy on the specifics.
okay. I feel like
Yeah, weirdly enough, people haven't really tried to do that very much.
You
Hobrock's
don't want to summon a dream demon?
Weird. Yeah, usually when they're like, we would rather just kill the host and let that guy go back to where he's separated from the planes. Kind of the easiest solution we've found.
Kind of rather just not have that demon still floating around, but it's me.
If
You
there's
don't-
one thing I love,
You don't want to
Yes.
just have a demon?
eliminating some vile force of darkness off of any given plane of reality.
Dolly will definitely look at Lou because when the fuck have you ever?
She's
Is that
back.
also something you often do? I'm sorry. I'm not-
What?
No.
Okay,
Just-
just
Eliminate
for my
demons?
notes,
Again,
I just had to
Amali-
check.
Amali
Is
not
that also
knowing,
something you do often?
just fucking
No.
saying some shit that really is not okay to Lou.
I told you I would destroy you. Say one more mean thing to me. I will.
I didn't say anything mean to you. You wouldn't say Pincy Pants.
It was
Fascist.
a warning shot, and you know it.
Fascist.
You know that's a real word.
Sorry, I'm
You're
making
gonna call
dinner,
her
but I'm
something.
still
Call her
listening
something
now.
that isn't a
Yes.
real thing.
Did you come up?
By the way, we're anti-fascist over here.
We are
Absolutely.
Yes.
aggressively
Absolutely.
This collective machine
aggressively
kills
controversial
fascists.
stance.
We're
weird.
Are you coming up?
Hot take alert.
Hot take. Hot take.
That's what I thought. Quit staring at me and just jump.
Sorry. I just thought all Lou was
We're just
performance, blow, and the other kind of blow.
and blow.
I am extremely multifaceted.
He's got
Blowing,
three.
blowing, and blowing.
Now see, it's the violence that I kind of have a little bit of a problem with right now. I know that our whole end goal is to eradicate him and get him unseated from power, which, if it's the thing, and Dolly turns and puts a nail finger right in front of Lou's face. If it's that thing, all it wants is power. So, if we go in guns blazing, and this thing feels any amount of its power being threatened in a real way, things could go south for us. And we want them to go east.
East is a
basically
good
any
direction.
direction besides south.
Any direction but south.
I like that you chose east, though.
Thank you.
Did you say Weast?
Did you say
certainly not
west?
west? God no.
Fuck that.
So what if instead of making an additional trip to see Rev, what if during the Wild Nights celebrations we just happened to bump into him a couple more times than we would have normally? And maybe one time a line of quarry slips out of my mouth. And then you guys watch and see how he reacts. And then, I think, personally, I just think it'd be fun to unseat this being at the height of what it feels like is its power. So, like...
And I don't think it's there yet.
No. I'm thinking, like, closing ceremonies of Wild Night, maybe the last night of fighting.
Here, I thought I was the showman.
Obrock will pull out, at that note, an application or resume that he has.
Is it just another rock?
It is the rock, yeah. It is the rock.
Obrock, you should put me down as a
reference.
A reference. Thank you. I was like, a recommendation.
Obrock,
is this scented?
Hobrock's gonna smile at Dolly and nod, super excited.
I think it adds something a little extra, don't you think?
And then he's gonna look at Amali and say that he wouldn't insult you like that to put you down as a reference to such a trash job.
Obrock, if you ever want a different job,
You
get a recommendation from me, you'll get the job. I'm just saying.
Appreciates that, but he doesn't want your name tied in with the cathedral. Coliseum. Sorry, he doesn't want your name fucking tied in with the Coliseum.
We are taking down the Roman Catholic Church.
Holy fuck, can we?
Dude, it's Lyra Volume 2.
Lyra Volume 2! We already took down the Roman Catholic Church, sorry.
Hobrock's gonna thank you sincerely, but he's only not gonna put you down because this is a gross place, and he doesn't need to, like, sully your good word with their bullshit.
You're not wrong, but I appreciate it.
He was welcome with open arms.
He's gonna put down, he knows, like, one person who fought in it once. He's gonna put down some people he, like, knows around it because he's lived in the area for about a year and a half now. So he knows people that have come into interaction.
For sure.
Not a problem then.
So I'll do people who, like, have been, like, probably in some dirty sides of it. So they'll be like, oh, he'll keep his mouth shut.
He ain't no snitch.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Hobrock's gonna go on that side of it.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it is scented. It's pine wood.
I'm gonna say it has to be some sort of wood, right?
Yep, absolutely. Thank you for noticing.
Wood on a rock.
Wood on a rock.
A wood flavored stone.
Wood flavored pebble.
Wood flavored pebble.
Took a stone, dipped it in a little bit of wood.
Oh my god, they put it in their mouth and it starts the voice automation.
They put it in their mouth and just open it, and it's just,
Absolutely not. You fucked up with that right now. I hate that.
What, you never sucked on pebbles as a kid?
Don't you put your words in my mouth.
Don't you put your words in. That's literally
I hate that for us.
Wow, we went in totally different directions with that.
Oh my god.
It was fun to watch you go.
Been having a lot this evening.
That's true.
Whatever, we made at least 2 fucking Legally Blonde references. We're doing great.
We're doing great. So you guys we've got some tentative plans.
Yeah.
Got some concepts we're tossing around.
Yeah.
Did you guys want to go see the professor or?
Yes. Well, you guys are going to go see the professor. Raksha, have paralyzing time anxiety, so I can do 0 more things until my date.
Too fucking real.
You saw my today.
Yep.
Hobrock will offer if you want him to do, like, calm emotions or, like, a glass of warm milk, but if not, he'll leave you alone.
Raksha looks at Hobrock and says, I think I'm good, bud, and gives you a hug and then goes back upstairs.
All right, I'll return.
Wait, before you go.
Yes.
And Amali's just going to hand you, like, here's 20 gold. Buy something nice. whatever you want. Just something memorable for the date. Buy something nice. You'll enjoy it.
So sweet.
And then I'll walk away.
As you turn to start walking away, Rock's just gonna grab the back of one of your pauldrons and spin you around and give you a hug and then go upstairs.
He's so comfortable with people.
Yes, perhaps too comfortable.
Most people are.
Listen, I'm a very personable individual. My customer service tests come back very high, positive. I just don't do a lot of hugs. It's fine.
Hey,
Very
Amali, do
touchy
me a
person.
favor.
What?
Just take a deep breath. And Dolly's gonna druidcraft lavender.
Fucking love lavender. The flower, right?
I fucking love
That's what that is.
Marty.
Okay.
Oh wait, Dallas will yell at me if I don't say her whole name. Give me 1 second. Let me look it back
We
up.
will.
You give her due
what-
deference,
You
fuck.
dare disrespect.
Once you do the scent
Her
of
full
lavender,
title, please.
Marty
She
Mart,
earned that.
Rainbow Flybird, Queen of Destruction, Conqueror of Forever, is gonna just very gently move her wings to spread the scent better.
Hell
The
yeah.
coolest part about
that is what
Marty
it
Mart,
is, right?
Rainbow Flybird, Queen of Destruction,
It's
Conqueror of
lavender?
Forever, is that like Owl, she was also designed to have no sound happen when her wings flap, even though made of metal. A lot of effort and a lot of spell work went into that. So it's just absolutely silent, but you do see like the lights of the euphorium reflecting off of the wings as she flaps.
Kind of like a fancy air conditioner.
Whoa!
Like one of those
Silent.
really silent oscillators. that
Yeah!
have blades. Yeah.
Those like
Except they got
Dyson
wings.
things.
She did this. 'cause
Cannot
she's
believe
used
you would
to incense
disrespect
around
her.
the house, okay, she's not a fucking air conditioner.
Put some goddamn respect on her name.
I will point out it
She's
is
helpful.
a Sunday, so the professor is probably not at the university, which is where you would know to call on him.
Can we hunt him down?
We don't have to do all that.
You
We
can
can
try.
have that
Sharn is
one.
the biggest city in the continent, so you can certainly
I
try.
demand knowledge.
I'm a druid rogue.
I demand knowledge. That just means that you've got like 1 day until you can like go pop into his office hours at the
Yeah,
university
sign up for
on
office
Monday.
hours.
I mean, we should probably go to our local library then.
I mean, you can definitely go check out some areas around and see if you can find things that you would like to acquire. We might turn this into a shopping episode if you want. Or we can also move.
48 tiny hats.
We do need 48 tiny hats.
Oh fucking god!
How tiny
Also, we
do you
need to go to
want them?
booksellers to find books.
Do you want them made out of
Yes.
gold?
And also, whoever sells quilts.
No.
You want that
um,
was the little bees.
That's the memorable thing that Raksha does on his date with Shahara is he buys 48 tiny hats and has her help him pick them out
Are they
for
all
each
different?
of the bees. Yes, they are all different.
Oh my god.
Makes me so
It's the best date of all time.
This is,
That is a vivid
especially and also Shahara has never had ice cream either.
So we
So-
both try it. Raksha openly weeps again. And then
And she does a little bit too.
More.
And then you both like start
evidence.
laughing from the fact that you're both crying about how good this is, and then you buy like so much more.
We
Yeah.
definitely would have cast Disguise Self and found next to the ice cream spot a place to play music. That was gonna happen. That wasn't
Okay.
a joke.
and then
Would it,
roll a
I
deception?
assume
I
the
need
rest
a
of us would have been
deception and a
dragged along.
performance, just for fun.
and
Can
can
I
I roll
roll
insight?
Can I cast Disguise?
Insight, yeah.
Oh.
Disguise self, you can roll deception with advantage.
Advantage.
Or you can do stealth, but I'm guessing your deception's higher. Stealth or deception with advantage, and then a performance.
Deception's a little higher. Just a little bit.
Just a little.
A little bit. It's a 29 on Deception. Wait, I forgot I was rolling with advantage. It's a 29 on Deception.
It's a 29 on deception. All right.
And what am I rolling? Wisdom?
Ah, nat 20 for the
Perception.
Perception. Did you just
Or
say
insight.
natural 20?
natural 20
On your
the
performance
check.
Real quick, just let me know what the total is for that.
Oh, so
That's a 31.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted somebody else to know that.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure
I got a
that is
22
the second
for my
nat 20 on
insight.
performance.
It is. Because the other one was at the gala.
I may get possessed by a dream demon and die, but by God, those pipes.
Those pipes.
Fuck, can I perform?
are you very white?
Fuck, can they run?
You Barry White.
Yeah, I got a 22 for my insight, which does not beat a 29.
Which does not beat his 29 deception. But you are also aware. So you know that he was going to try to do that, but you're not sure if the person who is doing this is him.
It's like I recognize the song a little bit, but
You're
it's
like,
like I
"This
don't
sounds
know if it's
familiar?"
actually a Lou original kind of thing.
Yeah. But Lou, you straight up, you start strumming away at your beautiful lute, and some random dude comes up and has like a fucking tambourine, and somebody comes up with like a violin, and then like these a couple people walk up with like and start like harmonizing with you, and it all just like flows together. Like you guys were hoping.
Hold on.
College campus? Like, what is this?
Yeah. It's essentially you are the indie artist that started playing at
What are
the
they, fucking
college
show choir kids?
coffee shop.
Yeah.
And all of the show choir kids just got out and they're coming to join you, and just you guys are absolutely killing it. This is a scene in a movie.
Whatever the fantasy equivalent of Something Stupid by Frank and Nancy Sinatra is, that's what we're playing.
Absolutely. I was also thinking I'll Be by Edwin McCain.
I went to
Yes.
End of the Road
Please.
by Boys to Men is where I went.
What, Sarah Renee?
I have to pickpocket from the tambourine man. I have to steal from him.
Are we
Go ahead and roll.
Yes, of course we're there.
Roll
Oh.
a stealth check to not be noticed
We
by anybody
absolutely
else.
would have been dragged about to this. This would have been midday.
Okay, if you-
Yes, this is like this is early afternoon that they're
So we're
doing
gonna
their
do
little
our
shopping and
day.
ice cream trick. So go ahead and do a
Sunday.
stealth check just to see that you're not noticed amidst the performance, and then a sleight of hand to pickpocket.
Okay, 17 plus 14, 31.
31. Okay.
19 plus 9, 38. No, 28.
28. Beautiful.
I can math.
I can math. We can math. Math
I was
is
a
thing.
performance major. I don't need to do math. I don't do math in my free time, actually.
Rocksha rolled a 10 for his perception,
I do.
so he does not see
Why I love
Dolly.
you.
He does not see Dolly do anything. Dolly.
As soon as this tambourine asshole walked up.
As
soon as he
you
walked up.
you just casually lift the pouch off of his hip. You get about 25 gold, a harmonica,
As if the
and-
tambourine wasn't insufferable enough.
Yeah, and then
at least he didn't have a kazoo.
and one like egg shaker.
Does he also have a ukulele too? Like, come on, guy.
Yeah, it's strapped to his back.
Yeah.
Come on,
He strapped
guy.
a ukulele to his back. If he's not a gnome, he should just jump off one of these bridges.
Come on.
It's feather fall.
Definitely a gnome.
But
He's
go to
100%
another
a
level.
gnome.
Not
Definitely a
realize
gnome.
Amali's
He-
prejudice ran this hard.
Can he please be a like huge character?
Dolly would have made eye contact with the Molly.
He's a minotaur playing the ukulele.
with the ukulele strapped on his back.
It's
Oh,
Stumpy.
God. Going
There's
in.
street
just
performers and
stumpy.
Amali just has
It's
like a
just
fine sweat that develops on her person. Like, oh god, I hope they're not interacting with the crowd.
Fuck.
Yeah, so that's what
Please
you
don't
catch
touch
off
me.
that dude's pouch. It's a pretty decent harmonica, like pretty high quality. It's a basic ass egg shaker kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an egg hollowed out with beans.
Yeah, it's just and then they like put some
It's-
like dirt that's the thing to seal it, and that was it.
Yeah.
That's got pretty good sound. Not too bad.
Can I?
Harmonica's
can I
pretty
roll-
nice.
Can I roll a perception on that?
For sure.
Oh my god! So I rolled a nat 20 again,
Again.
Natural
For that.
20.
As we do.
and so on that So
Oh, it didn't hear me. Natural 20.
Seeing Dolly do that, Hobrock, I can't infuse. It would take me
There it is.
It would take me 10 minutes, I think.
It does take 10 minutes to infuse an
Oh.
object.
Yeah, Hobrock's gonna like just kind of whisper to Dolly that if she wants him to like infuse like a scream or a laughter into that, and she can put it back in his pocket, that we can do that. Just a little prank.
Just a little prank,
Yeah.
prank.
I love this so
Yeah,
much.
Lou, vamp.
Lou, vamp. Lou's just in the middle of a song, like, okay.
Eh?
And Raksha
Alright.
has
They know what
literally
vamp
no
means.
idea that any of you are here.
Raksha is just living
Sweet baby
his
angel.
dream movie date. You guys are just giggling. There's like the edges of your vision are like softly faded, like it's almost like a dream. It's so magical.
And at the
Hobrock-
same time, we're surrounded by 49 bees.
Surrounded by 49 bees who are all getting fitted for their own tiny, beautiful hats.
Yes.
Some of the hats you do buy, some of the hats are just flowers that Shahara Druid crafts for them and arranges on their little heads.
Each one of them loves their hat more than the last.
Everybody just loves their hats so much.
On God.
Noah, will you go ahead and make me a tinkering check
Yeah, of course.
to infuse?
Tink it.
Would
Take
that
it
what
up.
would
Real good.
Tink that shit.
What would that? What skill would that?
That is your intelligence plus your proficiency.
Oh, okay.
40.
5,000.
I rolled a 62.
We're supposed to roll D100s for all of these, right? Because I got 113 for my perception check.
For my perception.
I see everything.
Everything.
And I hear all of it.
I
That's gonna-
hear the ants in the grass.
Yeah,
I'm
19.
talking mad shit.
19?
Yes.
Yeah, you can for sure. You for sure. Do you do like a scream or a laugh? What do you?
Okay.
Does Dolly have any ideas?
I do kind of have one in mind, like a witch laugh, like a
So,
yeah.
Give us the goods.
It got so high, it cut out.
It cut out a
Perfect.
little.
You
I
clipped your
love it.
microphone.
Get that.
Perfect.
Good.
Hope
Yeah, that is
gonna-
perfect.
Good microphone.
Absolutely. So
I hope
you
I
guys
just
like
scare the shit out of my
sneak off a
husband.
couple
Fuck.
streets away and record.
Yeah, Hobrock's gonna go a lower note, so while you go high like that, he's gonna go with the.
Like that demonic low laugh. Is that
Yeah.
what you're doing?
At the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just both of those are gonna. So when he goes to like.
Is this into the harmonic? This is the egg shaker?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So when he starts to shake the egg, it just screams.
that stays indefinitely, I believe.
It
Like,
does.
so like.
Unless
that-
you, well, eventually you can only have up to 5 infusions active
Oh
at
yeah,
a
then
time, I believe.
I'm not gonna have it last.
So like
Correct.
eventually you'll infuse something else and it'll
Yeah.
fade.
Oh,
But for
But
a while,
But he will
For a
never use that
long
again.
he will
time.
never touch that.
It'll
Like,
show
right
up in like a
in.
magic shop where they're just like, here's a cursed egg shaker.
It screams.
Cursed egg shaker.
It laughs at you
And if
every
one
time
day
you
they
shake it.
go to show it off and nothing happens, and they're like, "I guess this is an egg shaker."
Right when
Well,
he
good
goes
thing it
to
was
sell
cheap.
it, it's gonna be right when he goes to sell it. He's gonna check it right.
Look at this
before he
magic
goes-
egg shaker.
Sets it down and it's gonna like not.
Oh my god.
I love
This
this.
poor man.
Amara
Yes.
just does the
This is
dad
what he
thing
gets
where
for coming
she
in with a
picks, like,
tambourine.
He's
Like,
coming
got
to
it
a
help.
few feet away and reads a newspaper the whole time. Just puts it down every so often, checks to make sure the kids are okay.
Look, this is a harmless prank.
Hoping that the performers don't come near her.
You've got like a to-go mug of like a hot cider, and you're just
I'm just enjoying my day off.
you're having a lovely
And I'm
Sunday,
also chaperoning these two,
just in case.
just in case.
Okay. So we have a
Oh,
whole
we're
date that
nonsense.
happens, and you guys do a bunch of shenanigans, and I love you guys so fucking much.
And at the end of it,
You say,
at the end
what
of it,
happens at the
Raksha would
end?
like to roll stealth to see if he can place his forehead against Shahara's without anyone noticing.
without anyone else noticing.
Yes.
Okay, good. Roll stealth. Everybody else roll perception.
you bet your sweet ass I'm rolling
If you're
perception.
doing something else, please roll with disadvantage.
So how many rolls for the bees?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I have to roll with this.
Oh, the bees
Because you're
can.
trying to infuse.
The bees can watch,
The bees watch anyway.
but
I got a dirty 20.
well, guess what? I got a natural 20.
Oh shit.
I got a 16 plus 13.
What is your total?
I
29.
total?
29.
No, Cal, what would your total with yourself be? Just out of curiosity.
Plus hold.
Plus hope.
That is a 29 as well.
So Dolly would have seen that he was going to do it, and then very
21.
No.
12.
I
Well-
rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 1.
You ain't paying attention.
I didn't
Wait,
see
wait.
shit.
Is that, is that a natural 1?
Beautifully.
That's natural 1.
Is that a nat 1?
Hard out. Singing is goddamn hard out.
Sounds like a sounds like a
Completely
crit
lost
fail.
the plot.
Honestly, he's
Came
lost
here
in
with
the sauce. He's
Yeah.
just like, he's feeling this like moment with his
Came here
people.
with the best of intentions
He-
and have
he's
immediately
as
lost.
everyone else is like trying to sneak a peek at Raksha, fucking Lou just starts putting pelvic thrusts in, and like we're getting closer to what
Starts?
is the
The
final.
Elvis pelvis.
That's how we
Elvis
start
pelvis.
every
Oh my
set.
god.
Happy starts every set.
It's the lewd Lou.
Dolly would have seen Raksha start to lean in and then
You should trademark that.
turned to give him privacy,
To give him a moment.
smile at Lou, and then give a very confused look at Hobrock.
Me?
Yeah.
What?
What?
He's just like sitting here tinkering with the fucking egg shaker, getting it ready to record you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, you nobody notices as you gently put your forehead against Shahara's forehead. And as you lean in, you can kind of like, as your foreheads touch, you can sense that she is a little warm. And you kind of make a perception check for me. Actually, insight.
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 Rather have done it with perception, but that's fine.
Okay, you
That's
can do
fine.
perception.
Look at you, boy. Look at you, boy.
So we're gonna take the 15 on the dice, which gives me a 23.
23. And this was your perception or your insight?
Perception. If it were insight, it would be an 18.
Okay. So for the perception, you notice kind of the heat difference. She seems like she's like a little warm. You see her cheeks are a little flushed. She has this like little smile, and she seems like she just kind of, with that, the 18 insight, you can kind of tell she just is really happy and doesn't really know what to do here, but is just very happy to be in physical contact with you.
Beautiful.
Oh my god, what if she's the dream demon?
Don't you fucking
speak
dare.
that. Don't you
don't put
fucking
that into the
speak that into
universe.
existence. Courtney's
Is
a good
nothing
person, but
sacred to you?
that is some juicy fucking shit.
Right, it totally would be, but don't.
But don't.
You remember
He's already
earlier
got
when
so
she
much
was like, "I
trauma.
totally
His
didn't
new
expect him to hit on
girlfriend-
anybody."
His new girlfriend
Session
immediately
one.
is the big bad.
As this beautiful scene was portraying, that's all I could think about, and I'm so sorry.
What if she's evil?
Just waiting for
Well,
Courtney
she's
to say, and then she slips the knife through your ribs.
Just
And then
I know I
Black
gave you
smoke-
guys nightmare sequences, but I'm
And
not
then-
that evil.
What
Black
nightmares?
smoke
I don't know what
comes
you're talking
out
about.
Molly has had no
into
nightmares.
his mouth, and he becomes a demon.
Yeah, Cal, I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom saving throw. I'm kidding. You don't need to.
Don't waste that dice roll.
Don't do it.
That's a 7.
Don't waste it.
Hey, way
Oh,
to
you
waste
weren't
that dice
wasting
roll,
enough for
champ.
them.
We're
Way to
possessed
work.
now.
Don't you have the tattoo? Go with advantage.
I don't have the tattoo.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
Which tattoo?
No, my magic item is a water skin of holding
Oh yeah.
No,
that has
no,
my
in
sand
real-
and my
No,
beads.
I thought you
Chock
had
full of
this
beads.
supernatural.
2 card
tattoo.
parts.
Oh, I do. Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
here.
That's why I said that, because it
Got
was
it.
black smoke was a reference to supernatural.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
not
yeah.
catch
I-
that
I
right
got
off.
there eventually.
Sorry about that.
We've done Rakshan Shahar's ice cream date. We've got
So
a
now
little
you
bit
guys just
more-
need to go find the professor.
Yep.
It's Sunday.
Which
He's doing-
it's a
Oh,
Sunday,
I-
so you're not gonna find him at
He's
the.
doing home nerd shit.
I
Yeah.
assume I already turned in by rock.
Yes. And
We
you
dropped that off
will-
on the way here.
We will get there. You will get in contact with them. Dolly, at what point do you think you go looking for that quilt? Is that this Sunday while we're doing other random things?
Yeah.
Or... Okay.
Probably.
I would just like.
Hobrock will go with you.
Do you
Lou would
want
tag
company?
along.
Yeah, everyone can come along with this.
Awesome.
Just because the unicorn is such a strong connection to
Yeah.
him right now, he feels like he should. If that's like your journey for today, like he really feels like he should help you with it.
Actually, Lou would say that it's better to divide and conquer. So he would get like a breakdown on what it looks like, and then he would go search other places for it.
Should we send Hobrock with you? Like, should we go in pairs?
No, Lou will go by himself.
Okay.
Hobrock gives
Alright.
you sad eyes when you say that. Doesn't say anything.
Just gives them eyes.
And
It's
as we're
sympathy.
walking towards our first shop that we're going towards, Amali's just gonna talk to Hobrock a bit and be like, "Okay, so unicorns in your dreams. Is it because like your girls really like unicorns and they just permeate, or is it a thing in your family?"
Hobrock will just kind of quietly say that he never really thought anything of them until this particular unicorn saved the life of him and his family.
Oh
Uh,
shit!
And so he's just gonna like explain that this has been a protector of sorts, I guess, in his vision, and like has always come to him in his dreams, and like has warned him when tragedy is gonna happen. And in this case, it kind of feels like he's almost encouraging him and trying to help Hobrock prepare for what's gonna happen, especially the fact that Hobrock, I didn't really tell you guys about the God Tooth, but like especially because like Hobrock got the God Tooth, he feels like this unicorn is like hardcore, like you can do it, like like warning him, egging him on, like
Hey, yeah.
that he fully equates that God Tooth to the unicorn, honestly, because of the way it happened.
Well, if you ever feel more comfortable talking about it, and I understand I'm your employer, but love to hear about how he saved you and your family at some point.
Hobrock will immediately disagree and say, "You are my friend as well, and thank you," and return it. Like, say, if you ever need to talk as well. He understands it's stressful running everything, and always appearing like ready for everything. So he's gonna extend it.
I'm just gonna place my hand on his forearm and say thank you. Keep walking.
Oh yeah, top notch.
Absolutely
I feel
top notch.
So happy right now. Anyway,
Harumph.
harumph. So Lou, you are searching on your own.
Yeah, Lou's definitely gonna try and get in contact with this Pater.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's...
Are you also going to go on the search, or is that mostly...
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Just double
no, yeah.
checking.
Like this Pater's a part of it, but I also want that fucking blanket.
You just want to see if you can find the blanket too.
Sure.
So Dolly, Hobrock, and Molly, I need you all to roll investigation checks, and you can all three roll with advantage because you are all three helping each other.
So a 9's not great. But yeah, 13 to it.
Hey,
That's
that's
not
what I
bad.
got too. Oh, I got 13. Never mind.
13. Okay, we
No,
got
I had
13.
13.
You add
Uh,
13. That's pretty good.
So
Oh, I have a really
I'm
good-
window shopping with you. I'm here for
You're here
moral
for the
support.
lulls and the vibes.
22.
27.
22, 27, and then Amanda, you said Molly got a 13 total.
13.
Cool.
The divine feminine.
What?
Huh?
What
What?
did you say to me?
Is that-
What?
I heard 3. That's all
I
I,
didn't
heard.
say
That's
shit.
all I picked up was 3.
Sure. Anyway, I'll just watch the playback. It's fine.
I said the big
Yeah,
one,
we
3.
can do that.
we can
What up,
do
future
that.
Courtney?
So, wow, I don't know where that came from. It's like she possessed me or something.
And
Um,
also, starting with the session tomorrow, totally off topic. Actually, not totally. Tomorrow will be the first video. The Corvas campaign is going to be the first one that Sarah will be editing for us and putting on YouTube.
Nice.
So you guys, you don't find the exact tapestry, but you do find a local quilt shop who thinks that they saw something kind of pass through them probably like a week ago, and they give you a lead on it.
Okay. I just changed cameras. So
And Lou, just for fun, roll investigation.
Oh, everyone?
No, just Lou.
Just Lou,
Oh.
just to see.
Sorry. You got it first.
That is a 6
Cool,
plus
cool.
4 is a 10.
Cool.
Hey, that's double digits though.
Hey, double digits, not bad.
Attaboy.
And now for the fun throw for you, charisma saving throw, please.
Hey, we take those. 27.
27, definitely not bad. What does Lou do to try to get in contact with this bear?
That's an excellent question.
Or is there like a specific place that he goes? I know
No,
this
just
is probably the first time that he's
Yeah.
ever done it on purpose.
Ever tried to actually talk to that prick?
I don't know why, but I picture Lou just like getting down on the concrete and knocking on it and saying, "Hey, asshole."
You're so close.
See, I
There
literally
might be like odd chalk circle.
I pictured that, but like he drew some like pentagram or something, and instead of blood, he just spits in the center and kicks the side of it.
Asshole.
You're,
wake up.
I love
I'm
you
not
guys a
bleeding.
lot.
I'm not bleeding anymore.
So
for you,
close.
motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
He would
Hey,
go to a
fucking
back
play it.
alley and he would literally just stomp on the ground because he doesn't know any better. He would just stomp on the ground. Say, "Hey, asshole." "Hey, asshole" is verbatim correct, though.
Hell yeah.
So you just go into a back alley and stomp.
Yeah, stomp on the ground.
Yes.
"Hey, asshole."
Hey, asshole.
See, there's a bit of a pause. You're waiting for probably like 10 to 15 seconds. And you're starting to be like, I don't know if this is going to work.
I should probably figure out how to do this at some point.
Maybe that's, And then you see somebody just kind of round the corner and walk into the alley. Just like fairly tall dude, dark hair. He's wearing like baggy clothes, kind of looking a little bit disheveled. And he kind
I
of comes
like
up
this.
and he's like, "What?"
I don't like this. Can I roll insight?
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck. 10.
He's got the same energy.
Does he? Okay.
He's got similar energy, if weird to you. He's never presented anything
Scraggly.
but Yeah, he's never presented anything but like, I am in control of everything always.
Exactly correct.
And he's just kind of he just looks chill and like unconcerned. And you're like,
nonplussed, some would
Yeah,
say.
nonplussed, indeed.
Lou is going to proceed to, hey, asshole.
Yeah, I don't know what to do here either. You've never called me.
I love that it's just always, hey, asshole.
Were you sleeping?
I don't really sleep. I was relaxing.
Because you look awful, just terrible, just
would you rather?
Poorly put together, and just
clicks his fingers, and he's in like a full suit, and he like doubles in size. He's like, do I need to break out the horns? Is that what we're doing now?
Can't have a casual conversation with you.
You called me. I showed up as I am, and now you're telling me I gotta be some kind of big bad for you? What am I, your enemy?
Well, fucking look. I don't have to go. I don't have time to go through like all of this with you right now. I need to know that I'm not gonna get fucking eaten by a nightmare centipede the next time I go to bed.
A nightmare centipede?
Aren't you supposed to be like on top of this shit? Yes, a nightmare centipede with like 1,000,000 eyes and flames and pinchy bits. All right, he's terrifying, and he's been knocking on my door for the last month.
You know how I kind of told you the dreaming realm has been cut off from all the other realms, so we don't have a lot of influence on what goes on there. I mean, I don't know if I can get demons into there. I'll see if I can work something out.
Look, the last thing I want you to do is put your grubby fucking paws into another goddamn realm.
He like looks at his hands for a second. He's like, no, they're nice. Okay.
They're fucking immaculate.
I got a fucking manicure.
Very well manicured at all times.
Lou will later look at his hands and be very self-conscious. Not now.
But later it'll haunt him.
Later.
But I feel it now.
Definitely something he's going to check into. I need to know everything that you know about how to trap and or kill and or separate a dream demon from a host.
Well, I suppose as far as trapping, I don't know. The thing about dreams is that they are and they aren't. So everything that exists in that realm is both material and immaterial. So like trapping an entity from there is akin to trapping gas. You technically can, but maybe you don't get all of it. It'd be complicated at the very least.
Do you want Rev dead or alive?
Ideally, alive at least long enough for me to have claim.
Well, then we need to know how to separate him from it.
If it's possession, I'm
because
guessing.
I've got 4 people, one in particular, that would absolutely love to stomp a mud hole in that motherfucker.
Honestly, I'd love to stomp a mud hole in that motherfucker.
Right, but they'll do it first. And if you don't get to the guy, I'm the one that fucking pays for it.
He clocks that comment, lets it slide for a sec. As far as I know, it should work pretty similar to regular possessions where like dispel magic or like one of them holy bitch spells with the protection dispelling evil or something. I don't know what the fuckers call it these days.
Goddamn use.
But
Goddamn
assuming it's an evil entity,
Dick
then
packers.
generally something like that should get it kicked out.
Something like divine intervention.
Tooth shines.
It's like the anime like the screen cuts and in the center
Zooms
is
in.
just Hobrock's smile with the glowing tooth.
I was gonna say
Absolutely.
the demon just takes off his mask and it's Hobrock just smiling.
It was Agatha all along.
That's the real plot twist I'm waiting for. Is Hobarok's just Dispater? He already
Hobrock
knew.
has been
No.
best dad in Sean.
Hobrock is Lou's deity. This is
I
great.
fucking.
You guys come up
Oh
with a
my
lot of
God.
weird twists that I wouldn't have come up with.
Of course.
Just write
Yeah,
them down for the next.
We've watched
campaign.
too much TV.
That's why you
we
love
really
playing with
have.
us.
Hobrock's out here just assuming the worst. Like as soon as they had a beautiful date, I was like, oh god. Oh god. And then
She's a demon.
he just talks with the devil, and I'm like, is that me? Am I the devil and I didn't know it?
Is that me?
Is that-
No, it's your evil twin brother.
Bro Brock.
bro.
And instead of a unicorn, he has a manticore that shows
I
up
thought
in
it-
his dreams.
I thought it was Cobra. Yeah.
Hobrock.
It's Hobrock
Like
backwards,
Cobra.
whatever
Yeah.
that is.
Hobrock back.
Cabro. Corbo.
Okay.
Carbo. Carbo.
Lou is then gonna ask.
Rob.
Bara.
Rob.
Bara.
Nope. Bro.
Barney, focus.
OH. Sorry.
Lou's then gonna ask if. Do you know? So there's good dream people and bad dream people, and the bad dream people are the ones that let the evil demons, dream demons, into them. Have you heard? Do you know of any of those that exist in this city at this time besides Rev?
He does. He kind of gives you like a finger for a second, and he kind of like closes his eyes for a moment and focuses
If he touches my pony, I'm gonna be pissed.
You said he closes his eyes.
for a second.
Lou is just gonna.
You realize I'm closing my eyes because I can use other senses, and I can still. Okay.
Lou's just gonna keep doing it.
When he opens his eyes, you're still gonna.
I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Oh no! I thought you were gonna still act sneaky, even though he literally talked to you about it.
He says, I sense other inspired, but I can't tell. It feels like more than one, but they're so close to each other that it's hard to tell.
Well, that's at least more information than we had when we started.
That's scary.
It's fucking terrifying.
Trap him into like a vase. Turn him into a compass.
Who?
Nice vision.
His patron.
You're
The god.
You're
in front of
trying
the
to-
devil.
trying to get literally the second in command
Yeah.
of the 9 hells.
Just put him in a bottle, bro.
Just put him in a bottle. Good luck.
Put him in a bottle.
Put him in a body
Hold on,
bag.
let me real quick just look up what the CR rating for Dispater is.
It's not fucking good. I don't think they statted him in 5e, so you'd have to go off with 3.5.
Oh no, I got one.
In 5e? Okay.
In 5e, yeah. 5e creature. Challenge
look-
rating 30.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Uh,
Put him in a bottle!
yeah.
So we
all
just
of
need
his-
a CR31 bottle. Done and done.
We just, yeah. There's a lot that goes on here.
I hate to bring this up, but it's
Yeah,
like almost
It's like
9:30.
9:30. Yeah.
Close right there.
So yes. Yeah, so Dispater does sense that there is more than one inspired and that they are very nearby to each other. May potentially be working in tandem which is weird for dream spirits. They're usually very selfish. So something had to have happened that made them want to team up, that they think that they can be successful at something together.
That's extra terrifying. I don't like any of this information that I was just given.
But the good news is, and he thinks for a second and then pulls out a ring and hands it to you. It's just a very basic silver ring, just a circle, nothing too fancy about it.
Okay.
And he's like, you're going to want to attune to that. But it should help with the nightmares. And then you will roll your wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Oh, cool. That is super useful because I don't know how many more of those I can fail.
All of them. How many more are there?
How many more are there? We'll find out.
Ooh.
So we'll wrap up tonight real quick. Just rolling our wisdom saving throws for the night.
All of us?
Yep.
Hobrock's gonna like kind of, I don't know, if pray is the right word, but try to like communicate with the unicorn in some sort of way.
Oh, with advantage.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, my first roll was a motherfucking 1.
2. My first roll was a 2.
Oh! It's like I'm simultaneously giving myself candy and taking it away at the same time.
Thank you so much.
This is just an exercise in denial.
Dirty ass 20.
Dirty ass 20. Okay, so Hobrock.
Filthy 20. It's disgusting.
Filthy 20.
Sick nasty.
Sick nasty. Dolly.
15.
15. Molly.
My streak is at an end. I rolled a 13.
Ha!
One of
Rapture.
us.
Just about the cleanest 9 you ever did see.
Damn.
Shine. And Lou.
So my first roll was a 2. My second roll was a 19. So we ended up with a 21.
You know, sometimes talking to your patron has benefits, even if
But
he
he's
is an asshole.
such an asshole.
He is.
I don't
I
have
love
one.
playing assholes, guys. Can I tell you? It's real fun. So I'm gonna also leave us on a little bit of a cliffhanger because we'll find out what happens with those rolls next week.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what you want to do? That's how you're going to do?
That's how you
That's what I'm gonna do.
play this?
Come.
You play this? Okay,
This is how I do it.
There's how she does it.
Okay.
No.
Party foul.
Bishop,
Party
you
foul
gotta
on
stop
that.
suggesting that everybody levels up after every session. I've already leveled up after the gala. It's been a day.
You
Chill.
will not
Yeah,
break
that
him of
is.
that
Yeah,
habit.
no, he'll do that every time. He does that
That's
to me.
years.
He does that to me every session I run. Are you
I'm
kidding
like,
me?
buddy, we've
What about
got
the
some
level up,
fun
though?
things that have happened over the last 2 days in the world, but like, nothing's giving you enough XP to level up, my
Everyone
dude.
Yeah,
should
that'd
level
be-
up all the time.
Everyone should
Wait,
level up.
So we're leveling up?
No,
That's what I heard.
you know I'm very nice to you, and I've told you guys explicitly that we will get to 15 before the end of the campaign. So it will happen at some point.
Yeah.
We'll see. Sorry.
So, quick housekeeping things.
Yes.
I'm going to go ahead and put the link for the Patreon in the in chat one more time. We will be we'll start recording some bonus content for that soon. As for right now, we've got our lovely Bishop of Kender as our first patron. We love you, and we are so happy.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
There's absolutely nothing that anyone who is watching right now or has been watching at all, there's nothing you can do about the fact that we love you. Tune in tomorrow, 7:30-ish, for the very first episode of the Chronicles of Corvus. I know that we've been saying the first episode was going to air for a couple of weeks.
I'm so hyped. I hope it is.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna dress up and everything.
I'm going to do everything I can, and it should air tomorrow because I'm not actually in the field for work tomorrow. I'm in training. So I won't be out until 9:15. But tune in right here tomorrow for that. I'll be posting about it on Facebook at some point tomorrow to remind everybody. And then quick shout out to Haas00312. Thank you for the follow today. We appreciate you. That is, I think, everything that I've got right now. Do you guys have anything that you want to talk about? Want to plug? Anything like that?
Just excited for making bonus content and stuff.
Hell
I just
yeah.
really love you guys a lot as well.
We've got so many good ideas, guys.
Hell yeah. All right.
My nose was itchy.
We love you. We will see you later.
Love you.